I'm Piano Man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Welcome to the long run with an honest tongue. Justified, opinionated when the topic comes. Don't give a piss about nothing but tide. Honey be on my mind and I keep that pride. Stroke still strong, last name long. Roll tide, roll where the truth belong. West Virginia born, working hard in my soul. Still got that steel town grin and I take control. F them trees, yeah, I said it loud. Go Steelers too, got the whole room proud. Love that college game, love that Friday light. Love them real world problems and we talk all night. We bring that fire Gumbo daily. Stir it up, don't play me. Bishop on the forge by fire away. JB got the whole room crazy. LaToya in the mix, can't tame it. Twitch to keep the freight line moving. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I'm Piano Man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning, and welcome. Hey, welcome to the show. Hey, I'm Piano Man. Hey, welcome to week one of our summer series, and actually our first day of our summer series. What the summer series is all about, it's just a little something I put together. I just do different things, and this week we're going to be talking to content creators of the game. That's, this week, content creators of the game. And we're going to have a good time with it. And we want to welcome each of you here to the show. But y'all know how I do it. Man, listen, I don't do, it's certain things that you do by yourself. And then there's some things that you got to have your compadre with you. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your ride. You got to have the medium. You got to have the large, extra large. You have to have your ride or die. Your root beer. Hey, listen, you got to have that. You got to have your root beer with your float. All that good stuff. Y'all know how I do it. I got to have my compadre with me. I got to make sure that everything is on the up and up. On the up and up. So y'all know who I'm finna bring through the state. No. Y'all know who getting ready to come to the kitchen, don't you? Apron on, got his chef's hat on, got his ladle in his hand, ready to stir that gumbo. Let's get it. It's none other, forged forward only by fire, Mr. Boomer Sooner himself. It's the Bishop, y'all. Good morning, Bishop.
Good morning. I'm back.
Oh, yeah. Look him. Yeah. Everything is everything.
Everything.
Everything is everything. How
What
you doing,
do you
Bishop?
want to happen today?
Oh, man, yeah, what you want to happen, what you think gonna happen. That's what you
Yes, sir.
think gonna happen. Uh-huh. Yeah, you better get that in your brain. Bishop, I see the chat is jumping on this Monday morning.
I wonder why.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. But I know this. Let's not forget that the Discord is all everything. I'm laughing at the white man. Everything. Some of them learning my lingo, Bishop. Everything happening. What you want to happen?
Something happened.
You know what's going to happen.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah,
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. I'm just saying, man. Welcome to week one.
Yeah.
Of summer series. What summer series does, like I said, is we just each week for the month of June is going to be a little bit something different. I might extend it over into July. I got to see how it goes first. But I want to this week, Bishop, we're going to be dealing with content creators, podcasters of the game. And what I mean by that is, man, these guys and gals are, they just do the doggone thing. They love talking sports, especially football. And they do it all the time. And I'm just waiting on our first guest to come this morning because we're going to have a time with this first one because me and him got a debate through the set.
I'm wondering, do you have history with this said guest?
Yes, I do. I have history with this guest. Yes, I do. But when the guest arrived, but when the guest arrived, though, Bishop, I will tell about the history of this guest, my history with my guest, and everything.
Got you.
He had to have first dibs at this because of the history.
Okay.
Because
I got you.
Of this, as I was sitting down and I was thinking, and y'all know I try to be led by everything. Matter of fact, I am led, but I try to be a lot more led when it comes down to things like this. I want to be more personable because I'm gonna tell you something, Bishop. There is an adage just says, "Don't forget the bridge that brought you over."
Facts.
Don't forget the bridge that brought you over. And this particular guest is one of the bridges. And okay, Anthony, you might have to put that back in the Discord so I know exactly which one you're talking about and everything. But anyway, we're going to be dealing with our guests here, and we're going to have a good time, okay? And each day, and tonight now, you don't want to miss tonight either. You don't want to miss tonight. This week, y'all, I'm gonna tell you like this. There are going to be a couple of days. Man is going to be on twice, besides Tuesday and Thursday. Okay, jump man. Tonight is going to be one of those nights. Because tonight, the Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, the one, the only, Justin Riley from the Baptist Standard will be with us. And so we're going to have a great time and talking with Justin about Bama football. He's an awesome content creator, awesome writer, awesome podcaster. I mean, you name it. Justin and my guest this morning is everything I'm trying to be, and we'll see. Bishop, before we get started here, y'all know how I do it.
Run it down.
We got to run it down because over here in the chat, Bishop, we have someone new in the chat. Yeah, man, we got someone new in the chat. I want to start them off first. I want, because I'm always here we go. Here we go. We got a young Buckeye Mike. Welcome, Buckeye Mike.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, my man. Welcome. We're so glad to have you. Now we get a little rowdy over here at time, but it ain't nothing like you ain't seen at Ohio State, because y'all do the doggone thing up there too. Y'all just in the north of the Mason-Dixon line, and we in the south of the Mason-Dixon line.
For sure.
See what I'm saying?
And then we smack dab in the middle.
And Oklahoma, they don't count because they don't know what they want to be. They don't know if they want to be a Midwesterner. They don't know if they want to be a Southerner. They don't know if they want to be a Mid-Northerner. They don't know what they want to be. They just bipolar. Just bipolar.
Just don't call us late for dinner.
Just don't call them late. But anyway, hey, welcome to the show, Buckeye Mike. And man,
welcome.
Listen, Buckeye Mike, go tell others. Tell others. Hey man, tell others about over here. We welcome you, man. And the only thing we just say is, hey, we just try to keep everything respectful. and we welcome everybody. We just don't like a lot. We just don't like the. We will not disrespect you. And oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
tell
Okay.
him.
Okay. Anthony put something in the Discord that he wants us to address before our guest comes on. But even when the guest comes, because the guest is pretty knowledgeable about this as well.
Yeah.
And so we're going to be talking about that. But welcome, Buckeye Mike. Welcome to the long run.
Welcome to the family,
man, and with the bishop. We just love it. But you know how I do it. Let me see what else is going on up in here. All right, I see Anthony. I see Anthony's up in here. Huge Miami fan. Anthony, good morning to you. I see Lady Latoya. What's her name, Bishop?
Lady Latoya. Yeah.
What's up? One of the Gumbo chefs this morning. Good to see you. I see Carla Hinton, Roll Tide, and what the business is, Carla and Latoya. Oh, you know, quit playing and act like you know.
Give me that step.
What's today? Monday. Let me say, don't come over there. All right. Don't have me come over there and put y'all in time out. Early in the morning. I see you. Jeff Stapleton, good morning, and Roll Tide to you. William Bryant, one of the OGs of the group. Good morning, and Roll Tide to you. Stephen Hicks, the voices of No Mercy. While we wish Stephen the absolute best, on behalf of Stephen Hicks and the voices of No Mercy, with the exception of the Bama fans, he's wishing you nothing but the absolute worst. I hear you, Stephen Hicks. Roll Tide to you, man. Good morning to Roll Tide. Roll Tide Jacory, good morning and Roll Tide. Hey, Roll Tide, roll to my main man. What's up, Roll Tide, roll? Good morning to you, J. Cole. Shalom, peace and blessings be unto you, my friend. Roll Tide to you. Dennis Kohler, man, Dennis, I saw you last night over there on KB, holding it down, bro. Holding it down. Man, y'all was shutting it down last night. I was trying to hang in there, but had some things I had to do and everything. So Roll Tide to you. Again, William Bryant, Carla, Anthony, Jeff, Steve, Ken, the Bama fan. What's up, player? You know what the business is, player. All right. Quit playing before I take your player's card away from you. Yeah, you better act like you know. What's up, Ken? Roll Tide to you, my man. Roll Tide, roll Tide. Let me see, boy. We're going on up this mountain. Hey, reverse flea flicking wildcat. You know what? I'm just not catching on. Reverse has been with us for a while, and I'm just not catching on to what his handle is all about. I got you. That's a good one.
Yeah,
and if I ever change my handle from Piano Man, I'm gonna change mine to something like reverse flea flicking wildcat. I just have another one that I'm gonna use because that's an original right there. What's up? Uh-oh. Now look at him. Wait a minute. Let me do this. Okay. Bishop, I wanted to post this, but I want to keep Buckeye Mike's question up there. Buckeye Mike comes in throwing heat already. And I like that. But Double A is in the house. Roll Tide Double A.
You know.
You know. But she said, Piano Man and Bishop, you sound like you need some fish and grits. She playing unfair, Bishop. She's playing unfair.
Yes, she is. Hey, girl. Hey, save me a bow. Yeah, she playing unfair. You know how it is. It ain't nothing but love. We appreciate.
I ain't gonna say all that. See, you being nice on a Monday. She antagonizing somebody knowing good well ain't nobody got no fish and grits. Right.
Hey, boy, that sounds good like a mug, don't it?
Man, good gracious, that sound good, boy. And don't fool around and let them fish, fish and grits have a little shrimp in them grits, and they laced in that butter.
See, she ain't playing fair.
She ain't playing fair.
She ain't playing fair for real.
Okay, sound like it. Okay, I want to start that right there. All right, there we go. Yeah. All right, Stephen here. What's up, Twister? What's up,
good?
Twister? What's good? Had me and Super Twister and I had a chance to chat over the weekend, and man, good to hear from my Gumbo chef. I realized that he's working and all that good stuff, but he said he's listening. So good to see you, Super Twist.
Yeah.
Good to see. Y'all, the man himself. There he is, Kangaroo Black. Good morning,
Kangaroo Black.
KB. Man, KB say my Alabama Crimson Tide.
There you go. Good morning.
All 9 titles. He giving them the business every day. What's up, KB? And I just want to give you a spoiler alert. There will be KB will be making his appearance on our show. And KB, we'll talk.
Yeah.
We've already discussed it. We just got to finagle. We got to finagle some stuff. So
yeah. What you want to happen?
I don't even want. Listen here. I'm not even going to ask that question. That question won't be for me. That question gonna be for another entity. But not today. Yeah, buddy. That's Jeff, J. Cole, Anthony. I think we've been to the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Let's see. So let's go back down to the bottom of the hill.
Hey, how you do that? Hey, let me take a time here real quick. We lost a good one. Stacey King.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, he's a Lawtonian, like I am, and big salute to him and his family. I'm keep you in my prayers. My condolences, and understand it's not easy when you're, there's so much more he was gonna do, and we're just thankful, and we'll miss him because definitely set the blaze for Lawtonians everywhere.
Yeah. Stacey King, I remember him when he was playing at Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Him
and what's his name? That played for Kansas. They used to do battle for real.
Was it Jacques Vaughn?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Very, very great. Very great basketball player, and played for the Bulls.
Yeah, they played for the Bulls, and
played for the Bulls.
And the first, he was amongst the startup of the championship. So it was a big thing for him to be chosen by the Bulls to be a part of that.
He was on the Bulls. Matter of fact, I was watching The Last Dance for about the umpteenth time last night. And every time I watch it, I pick up something different, and it goes to show that when your life, even in sports, is under a microscope like that. I mean, what the Bulls did was just nothing short of phenomenal. What they did, how they went about doing it, and I want to tell you something. And it was not easy when you go and you look behind the scenes of what all it took for them to get to where they were. And that part, and like I said, I've watched it a bunch of times. And I did not know, I just didn't pay attention to it, I guess. The relationship between Michael Jordan and Gus, his security. When Gus's wife was talking about that, man, that like brought tears to my eyes, that that no matter how great you are, death, I'll just go ahead and say Gus, and man, that was a big shout out, man. And people can say what they want to about Mike, man. Mike had a heart, and but he had people around him that held him accountable. So man, shout out, man. But if you never watched The Last Dance, I suggest that you watch it. And any of those 30 for 30 series, like that and everything. Man, be watching that stuff. That was pretty cool. I see Tough as Nails up in here. My main man was up Tough as Nail. Tell Buckeye Mike he got a special welcome from me and my hurricane. From the one and only, it's Bama Hater, y'all.
Welcome to the show, Bama Hater.
Oh, it's Bama Hater.
Don't
Bama
think we
Hater.
ain't forgot. Look.
He got a special hello. Okay, whatever that special. I'm not a special
All right,
welcome
salute.
from me and my, from me and my hurricanes. Okay. So
Okie dokie.
Well, anyway, ain't nobody studying Bama Hater.
Yeah.
It was just he got going and everything. But anyway, y'all, let's get with it. It's been some happenings. Once again, a special shout out. I want to say to Bama baseball, Oklahoma baseball.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
Right?
Yes, sir.
What are we gonna be shouting out the Miami Hurricane baseball team? Oh, I don't think so. They didn't make it, did they?
Look like another love TKO.
I don't think they made it. It was well, oh well. Can't win them all, can you, Bama Hater? You know, because you know more about losing than you do winning, don't you? Yeah, you know how I go. But about a lot of happenings in the world of sports this weekend. We got manager. Let me see. I want to pull something up.
Did you catch that?
Did I catch which one?
Yeah, what you sent out with that about the NIL, the lady.
Bishop, I be sending out so much.
Yeah. Hey,
I just be forgetting
somebody here that is good looking, that's debonair, was talking about that, how that NIL and how coaches relationships with student athletes, how it can truly play out when people start playing in these social media streets.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, I thought I sent 2 of those out.
Yes, you did.
Because did I send that one to you, Bishop? Where let me see something here. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Yeah, because actually, me and Coach Carl.
Ranking every quarterback in the SEC.
Wait a minute, not that one. Third. Yes. And I forgot where I sent it to, but yes.
Yeah.
Social media.
Yeah.
And then the lady talked about how your social media page, it's coming back to me because I see so much news and this, that, and the third until I forget some of the stuff that I'll be sending out and everything, and I don't start it like I should, but you just gave me an idea how to do something. But yes, she talked about the importance of burner phones.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yes,
yes, sir.
Watch a person with a burner phone.
Student athletes, pay attention. Do not do these burner phones.
Dump the burners. Especially if you're an athlete of some renown and everything, you got to drop your burner. Because she went on to say, and we might play it this evening, Bishop, and everything. And because it's 2 of them, I want you to.
I thought it was real. It connected to what myself and Coach Carl and yourself were talking about when it comes to this NIL game.
Yeah,
and then everything is scrutinized.
And Bishop, I didn't even know that it was even to that degree.
Yeah,
that a coach knows the difference when it's a burner phone and when it's the real deal. but it's still you as that person. You and Bishop, I'm gonna have to find you the other one and send it to you, where there's another coach. See, a lot of these coaches are beginning to speak out on some stuff now.
Yeah.
What he considers is a red flag.
And I
Oh
agree with
boy.
them. Yeah, I agree with them, especially if it's going to terminate your said contract as a student athlete and take away your NIL game. We're not playing. It's not apples to apples. That's some serious stuff. So
Listen,
I just want to throw that caveat out
yeah,
there, and
but
I know in
let's
here in
hang
the
there for a
wild
minute,
we'll talk
Bishop.
about that.
But let's hang there for a minute, Bishop. We ain't gonna
Okay.
toss that out right now because we're gonna talk more in depth because I want them to hear. They have to come back this evening to hear to hear the what they said about it. But Bishop, when we start talking NIL and things like that, what people are not getting, what they're not grasping, is the fact that hey, you are, when you say things, when you take a stand on some stuff and everything, some of that stuff you need to let it go. You don't even have an opinion about it. You might feel a certain way, but when it comes down to your money and all of that, I'm gonna say something right here, and I know some people it might offend, but I'm like Bobby Brown. I really don't care. It's my prerogative. Here we go. Some folks who don't have any money will talk you out of yours.
Say it again for
Remember
the
that
people in
now.
the back.
Some folks who don't have any money will talk you out of yours. Man, you ain't got to take that. Money ain't everything. Coming from the person who don't have much. Coming from the person who squandered theirs. Coming from the person who's misused theirs. Because that's what this other coach was saying. Hey, he sent this thing out to athletes. When you're home over the summer, be careful who you surround yourself with. Be careful where you go. Be careful who you listening to. Be careful how late you're out at night. Remember, you're the one with a lot of stuff on the table. You're the one. And your life, Bishop, you said it. Coach Carl said it. Who else said it? I heard even Governor say it. Your life can change. I heard Coach Sean say it. Your life can change instantly. It can either go to the right or it can go far to the left at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
When all you needed to have been was back at home, where it's safe.
Yeah.
And he went on to say, this coach went on to say, he said, and when you sense that the scene is about to get unsafe, get out of there and get back home. Remember, you, especially you NIL guys, and you got your stars going and things, different little things like that. Beware of your surroundings. And he said he just felt like posting that because there's too many things happening to athletes now.
Yeah.
That Bishop, folks may not want to hear it. Folks may not want to. Folks may not want to hear it. Folks may not want to address it and things like that. But we've got to start looking out for them, and we have to tell them, "Hey, young blood, you got too much on the table. Don't go to that party. Don't go to that event. Stay off social media so much.
Yeah.
Some things you can't have an opinion about."
Yeah.
And
Let me talk to the masses. What what we're dealing with is understanding as is, they already think that the totality of all of you student athletes earn these top billing NILs, not really doing their research and realize that it's only a 2% of the 100 that earn these top deal, and everybody else falls where they may with the NIL. So understand anything they could turn any rock they can turn over, they're gonna turn it on. And trust me, if you thought you were getting away with a burner account or burner phone or anything of a burner, think again. They are starting to turn over rocks, and when they do, and they feel it's not congruent to their practices and their creed of their university, they can get rid of you quick, and that also stops your NIL. Just think about it. They take your scholarship away, the NIL goes away. And that it doesn't need to go that route if you know that, hey, some things are just touchy. And for you to get a burner, that just tells them, oh, so you show us a certain character, but you got another character that you're trying to hide. It just doesn't, whether you meant well or not, or you just wanted another account, just be mindful, because it can give a construed depiction of your true intent. And it might be something that's, is near and dear to your heart, but you got to understand that you're representative of that said university, and you have inked a contract that had linked you to them. So you are ambassador of that said university. So just be mindful and know that it is happening more frequently than not, and that they're pulling scholarships and NILs. If the scholarship get pulled, the NIL goes away.
I hear you, and so we're concerned about it,
Yeah.
and listen, and this is where I'm of the firm persuasion too, Bishop, where counseling with parents, is so very important, and it is needed. This is why I shout out to Coach Carl and all those and all the Rep One.
Rep One, yeah,
for providing that service. That you're not just looking at the athleticism of a student athlete. His social side is addressed. His financial side is addressed. His spiritual side is addressed. Everything about that student athlete is addressed. It's addressed. And so that's why I'm doing everything that I can do to get students, the student athletes, to register with Rep One. I'm doing everything. Matter of fact, when I get off of this show this morning, here in the next little bit, I got work to do. So I'm really doing everything that I can do to make sure that Rep One gets student athletes get what they need. And here's someone right here, right up under your nose, that you can that you can reach out and touch. And there it is for me. Shout out to Rep One, Coach Carl.
Yeah, shout out to Rep One and Jonathan, Coach Carl, and them. Also, remember, this is a opportunity to really be educated, so you can make conscious decisions that allow you to have your money work for you, and you understand what's all the parameters. So that way, when you make decisions, you understand the full gamut of what's going on and how it can set up your future. So just make sure we do us adults, the grandpas, the moms, dads, and legal guardians. Let's make sure we research and learn as much as we can as they go through it, because understand, once that that last eligibility is gone, you now enter in to where now it becomes income, and so therefore we start dealing with taxes. And so with that, we want to make sure we're ready for that transition, so that way if they go pro in just life versus the NFL, they're ready to know how to deal with it moving forward.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, we're gonna put those clips up this
Yeah,
evening, Bishop, and
absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna put a pin in it right now.
yeah, we're gonna put a pin in that right now. But but I'm just saying those two clips, Bishop, had me to look at everything that even as I do as an adult. It had me scrutinizing my own self, scrutinizing my own life, making sure that I'm in the right place at the right time, doing what I do, making sure that even when we're doing this podcast, it hit me this morning as I was awakening and everything. Man, God has blessed me to do this right here in the fashion that is being done. And Bishop, it's a responsibility.
Yeah, it is.
Some people look at it as just another sports show or another podcast where we're dealing with sports and different things like that. But when you go back and you listen to the theme, shout out again to Coach Carl and everything. When you go back and you listen to the theme song and everything, we do more than just talk about sports. We talk about life. We talk about everything, and we talk about the importance of things that we do, and the consequences thereof. So Bishop, those two clips yesterday caused me to think about about let me reconsider myself. Let me
Right.
consider me while I'm at it. No, I may not have an NIL deal, but I have this podcast, and I have a responsibility to the Gumbo shelves. I have a responsibility to the folks in the chat. I have a responsibility, and so you keep yourself in a particular way, or you carry yourself in a particular way that others can respect you. They'll respect you,
Absolutely.
respect your game, respect your grind. See, as soon as I guess come on, that's part of the reason why I I sort of had him first, because that was one of the things that he imparted unto me, is that, hey, always carry yourself where your grind is even respectable and respected. And so that's what you want. And man, so I'm excited. I am excited about the fact that people, Bishop, people like yourself and Coach Carl, Coach Sean, others come along who have had their hand
GP.
in the game.
Yeah, no doubt.
In the game,
JW.
you as a coordinator and coach, and not just a man of clergy,
Coach
but
Riggs.
you as a coach and a
Absolutely.
coordinator, all that kind of stuff. And you know the ins and the outs of it. You, Coach Sean, Coach Carl, and y'all still have your hands in the game, and you're still guiding young people. Me as a former coach and as a former player, you know, we have a responsibility to this age to tell them, to warn them, to advise them. Hey, player, come here. Let me holler at you. Let me holler at you.
Yeah.
You know, you have a responsibility. And so, like I said, those clips yesterday caused me to think, Bishop. It caused me to think like,
Yeah, I just know for myself as a life coach and as a minister of the cloth, is that we come across so many young men and women that are entering into this sacred area of the universities, being able to play for said university. Understand you have a financial vehicle that a lot of us weren't privy to unless we were the top echelons of our said universities. but now you get to partake in it. And so don't take it for granted, and don't think that you're not untouchable, because they always watching. Big Brother's always watching, the best way I could put it. Wink, wink, if you catch what I'm saying. And understand there's a lot going on around in our surroundings, in our environment, that can catch our eye and spark us to be emotionally lit. But in due season and here down the road, we're going to talk about how to be set free from said soul wound, binds, and ties. Because understand, it's a trick that needs to be exposed, because the truth of the matter is, for far too long, it's been tampered with, and we know it has, and a lot of us are starting to be wake up to it. So with that said, I'm excited for the future, because for the first time, young men and women, you have a vehicle that can oscillate and propel and springboard you into a nest egg that allow you to make decisions that a lot of us wouldn't afford it to.
I hear you. Hey, I see Sharpe Shooter up in there. Hey, Sharpe, did you check your email, dog?
Is this Bama hater saying, yes, we know that, Bama hater. We got you. We
understand.
You,
but you know what? It's mighty funny with Bama hater. The reason I put that up there and left it up there, I want Bama hater to understand how much of a hypocrite he is. How big of a hypocrite he is. He's a hypocrite. Okay, I got you. I got you. Hold up. Bishop, keep talking.
Yeah, but you know, like,
a hypocrite, y'all.
Yeah. We know what, hey, Bama hater, hey, I appreciate, we always got to have Zataran in our gumbo, and I appreciate, but the bottom line is you know the truth and we know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And with that said, I want you to understand it doesn't go unnoticed, but understand, make sure you dig a little deeper. Dig a little deeper. And understand, can I ask you a question? Is it so hard to ask that, can y'all finally get it done and win your conference? So that way you can rightfully be in the said dance. Because understand, last year was an anomaly. And much respect to you, when given that blessing, y'all ran with it. That's what you're supposed to do. But understand, that's a one-off. Now you're going to have to stand on your merit. And now you're going to have to prove that you're deserving of being in the playoffs. And understand, the same criteria that stands for our university stand for your university. And on top of that, you're having a fight. Oh, that's right. Notre Dame's on a revenge tour. And for some reason, they forgot that you were part of that revenge tour, and that's not even acknowledging that you're even a test for them. So with that said, be careful and make sure you understand what the parameters and what the playing field is set to. But hey, make sure you like and subscribe. Oh, snap.
Hey, I see the governor has made it.
Governor made it to the stage.
Austin Allen. Okay, Bishop said, Austin Allen, he said, hold up, Bishop. Bama and Oklahoma didn't win their conference. They both were in the dance. We sure were. But we played in it though, Austin. And even though Oklahoma didn't make it, remember the schedule thing. I mean, remember the record thing. Miami wasn't even close to it and still got in.
And still got in. I'm just saying, hey,
got in.
now, hold up. You want to talk now? Let me clear my throat. What I'm saying is that you can, now that you had that one off where you were able, your fan base and you guys were able to get your said university in the dance. Now they know it is set precedent. You're going to have to earn your way in this year. And the only way you're going to do that, you're going to have to be forged forward only by fire. And understand that means you got to find a way to win that first conference title, period.
I would say, well, first
you know, I set you up. Go ahead, go.
And I'm gonna play devil's advocate, or I'm gonna be on the outside looking at.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
To a Bama hater right now, this is where you should be like, your pushback should be against everybody when it comes to earning your way into this college football season this year. Because the team that you beat last year, who they were going to jump over you last year, is Notre Dame. The common denominator to your up or down is Notre Dame. The reason why I say that, because they already said Notre Dame is, if they win 10 games, they're in. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Well, Austin, you're saying, but saying some people want their cake and want to eat it too. Give me a good for instance.
Yeah. Help us to understand where you're going with that.
Yeah.
Because look, I'm telling the truth. Now,
who wants their cake and want to eat it too? Miami.
Yeah.
Because it's not Bama. I promise you it's not.
It definitely ain't Oklahoma. In this SEC, there ain't nothing given. You better go take it.
You know, I mean,
documentation beat conversation. Oh, that's right. Some people want to try to ban me from saying that.
Yeah, they ban you.
Man, ain't nobody studying Bama hater.
I'll be there, Huckleberry.
I didn't call time nobody. I ain't hard time nobody.
Yep.
But just saying, some people want to have their cake and eat it too. But what we're saying is, all I'm saying is, Bama earned their way in. Now, mostly what people are looking at, I'm just going to go on and say it. This is just from where I'm sitting. People are looking at the fact that we got beat by Florida State, because that's all Bama hater does is bring up the Florida State debacle, that we're on a revenge tour with Florida State. No, we're not really on a revenge tour with anybody. We're just playing the schedule that's given to us, just like y'all are. I hate to say it, Bama hater. You know it. I know it. Miami knows it. Your schedule is a cupcake schedule. You know it. I know it. God in heaven knows it. The devil in hell knows it. Everybody knows it. That when you compare the schedule, but like I said, I'm going to wait until the official polls come out. And we're going to see how many top 25 teams does Miami actually play.
Oh,
that's the best way to settle that.
I got a question, P. I got a question. Our record for the regular season was what last year?
11-2.
11-2.
11-2.
11-2.
Regular
10
season.
and 11 and 2, 10 and 11 and 2.
It's
The
it's
regular
12
season.
games, 10-2.
So we lost to Florida State last year, right?
And we
No.
lost to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We lost
So
So that's, in the nutshell, it's only one bad loss, right?
yeah.
In the regular season. Yes.
Talking about regular season, not talking about the conference championship or the playoffs.
Right.
10-2 with one bad loss to Florida State, right?
Right.
If we're just gonna say regular season schedule, right?
That's
Miami
right.
to Louisville and SMU.
Mm-hmm.
So this debate should be over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because in
Mm-hmm.
the conference championship, you have to have a good record, and I think we were number 1 seed in the conference last year. I think we was the number 1 seed.
Yep. We were.
We were the number 1 seed, right?
We were.
Okay, so then there should be no conversation about how did we get in.
Some people, Governor, like what you said.
I'm just
Governor
saying.
said something a couple of weeks ago. They just want to hear themselves talk.
But we appreciate you and thank you for your likes.
And we appreciate that. But y'all, right quick, my guest has arrived.
Oh man, I came on time. What's up, B Sharpe?
My guest,
Yes, sir.
arrived. The number 1 for the summer series. I couldn't think of no other person to put first than this man right here. Now, this guy is part of, I'm talking about a big part. He and Coach Sean are a big part of why Piano Man exists today. Or the Long Run channel exists today. One of the things that he said to me when I told him what was on my heart, he said, Piano Man, this kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook in. He said, man, get out there and do your thing. And so this summer series starts out. My first guest is none other than my brother from another mother. And I can't say enough about this guy. None other than the man, the myth, the legend, the Tom Brady lover of all lovers. It's B Sharpe, y'all.
It started already.
What's up, B Sharpe?
Bad. My fault. That was goat talk. You just had to talk that goat talk, man. You know, only goats understand. Yeah, man. What's going on with y'all, man? I appreciate that, dog.
Man, look, I could not start this summer series because this is the week of the content creators. That's what I listed it. The content creators of the game. And for me, B Sharpe, my brother, you was the first one that came to mind. You were the first one came to my mind. I said, I got to get my brother on because it was because of you and Coach Sean pushing me on out there. You know, as from a content creator's standpoint, y'all pushed me on out there and said, hey, man, and we got your back always. You know, just do the doggone thing. And I wanted you to be first. And so, y'all, this is a real live interview that I'm conducting. Now, we're gonna talk some ball here in a minute, but I wanted to talk to B Sharpe to want people to know more about him, what makes him tick, what's his drive and things like that. And so B Sharpe, bro, man, tell me more about yourself. Tell how all this gets started with you, where we are now. I often hear you talk about your upbringing and things like that. So let's start right there and let's work our way to where we are now. So tell us about what is the legacy of B Sharpe?
Wow. Hey, we just go right there. Oh,
Yeah.
man. How can I put it, man? Well, of course, I'm from Alabama, a historic city called Tuskegee, Alabama, of course. You already know what time it is. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Born and raised, went to college there and all that good stuff. Plenty of got in a lot of riffraff in college. Not nothing bad, but a lot of good stuff that a lot of people probably remember good things through a lot of parties and stuff. Not, but yeah, man. How I got in this best way I can describe it. I'm trying to remember the exact moment because I know one of my friends was telling me probably like 4 years ago, like, man, you need to do a YouTube channel on just sports because we talk about sports all the time. And that's just a normal thing. And then I was like, yeah, I think about it one day. And what really pushed me over the edge to like really do it is I can't remember the buddy name, but it was somebody that was saying something so stupid on Twitter that just pissed me off so bad. I was just like, bro, I feel like a lot of people just be talking, just talk, and don't be knowing any type of knowledge of the game. That's like on a consistent basis, by the way. And just be talking, just talking. That bothers me when people don't. We can disagree on something, but when you don't, when you just be saying nonsense, that bothers me. So I think that pushed me over the edge to like really think about doing it. And then it took my partner Marcus and Nick, who over there at the water cooler, they started theirs probably a month before I did, or maybe a month and a half. And I was like, okay, yeah, I need to go ahead and finally do this. And it was supposed to be like me and my other partner. I could tell he didn't really want to do it. And I'm glad he didn't do it because I didn't want nobody who was just going to be half-assing it or whatnot with me. But I ended up asking three of my partners, Arlon, DeHaven, and Quint, where they just come on in, help me out and just do it. And then ever since then, we just talk about sports and various other things. So we was talking about some of everything, HBCU stuff,
Yeah.
and yada yada yada. But people that I knew from far, like, oh, and let me definitely point this out. Ty was like one of the people that I was watching for probably about 2 years. So just watching Ty, just like listening, get updates. Him, Justin Smith. Who else was? I think was them the only two people like I consistently listen to for real, like get updates on recruits and stuff like that. And then you start to come along, then you start seeing, which both of these guys are my friends now, which is funny talking about all this stuff. That shows you how far that you can go in this thing. Two people I was listening to that I have their personal phone numbers that I can easily hit up about. And then you start seeing Jance.
Yeah.
Good friend with Jance, and then new Coach Sean from what's my man Kyle Henderson channel, when him all those guys were over there and it was doing that. I was like, man, this guy knows what he's talking about. This is the type of dude I like to listen to. And then of course Ty introduced us, and clearly you see how close me and Coach Sean been. We haven't stopped since. Then all the other people started coming along with Coach Carl, Coach Al, you, and it just started trickling down to different people, KB and everything. And KB was another one that I learned about probably a year before I started. And that was another brother that I respected from afar, and then you got to know, and then make it so bad he from right down the road where I'm from. So yeah, man, it's just stuff like that. And then I knew my guys, like shout out to Quint, like I said, shout out to Quint, DeHaven, and Arlon. Like they only just did it for me. Then once I got my feet underneath me, they were like, all right, you got it. Bye.
Yeah.
And so definitely appreciate those brothers for at least laying the foundation for everything, because I didn't want to do it by myself. I still
Right.
don't, but it just like because I like to interact with other people. I
Right.
don't want to just hear my voice. I don't think I'm right about everything, but everybody, I wanted the people to interact with it. I think doing the first live, because a lot of if you go back and look at some of the earlier shows, they was all pre-recorded shows, and I just dropped them the next day, and then it took to do one live, and then I was stuck ever since.
Right. Right. And I remember me when I came in and watching you, watching KB, KB, man. When I get KB on the show, it's some things I got to bring up to KB. You see, he remembers some of this stuff. But but B, let me ask you this. What has been your biggest challenge in doing this? What's your biggest challenge in it? But how has the challenge been rewarding to you?
I think if you're gonna do this, man, one thing you're gonna have to expect is people close to you is not really gonna support it. You just have. I'm telling you right now, my biggest supporter is people I never even ran across a day in my life.
Yeah.
And so, this is basically a true story. Somebody I actually know, I ain't gonna put their name out there. Even if I did, they still wouldn't know because they don't listen. And the reason why I knew said, "Oh man, I support you all the time." That's it. And he said when he listened to me, I was like, "Bro, I haven't talked about that in about a year and a half." Said I check in when I can. I'm like, "Bro, you got plenty of time to check in and listen." And that was like, bro, it costs $0.00 to support somebody. That's why I always
Exactly.
say that say people support who they want to support. And I think it's hard for some people to just support people that they know. I don't know why. It's just a human nature thing. You'll be surprised. It can be anything in life. You have a car business, or you can have a car business, or doing this YouTube thing, or food, or anything. Your number one people supposed to be your people supporting your stuff, but I I never expected that because I learned that early, and that's
Right.
why I always give a shout out to people in the chat like William and Steven, Miss Susan, KB, all those guys, tough as nails. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody, when they consistently come to your show just to hear what you got to say, you try to deliver the best show possible. It was only one show that I can just look back out like, I don't know why the hell I did that show that night because I was sick as a dog.
I hear
And
you.
I still just wanted to come on and just deliver that because they always supported me and the guys and just going to those guys' shows. And like, man, you just try to give them the best and try to be honest. I don't try
Yeah.
to do stuff for clicks and stuff. Like if I said it, I really mean it. And that was like number one thing about doing this. I ain't wanted to be like no shot value. Like, no, I wanted everybody to what you say, I want you to mean it and stand on it. Don't just say
Right.
stuff just so it may go viral or anything. No. If I said it, I really mean it and I
Yeah.
stand on it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's I think that's one of the most challenging things you're gonna have to get in, but it's also rewarding because you get to meet people that actually do support you.
Right. Right.
So yeah, that's why I say I always be greatly appreciated, and I let them know every time. Like I don't know how y'all come listen because sometimes I be like, oh wow, it still amazes me that we have listeners like that. So that's pretty dope.
It's amazing. But like I said, B Sharpe, man, you my dog, man.
Oh
Now,
yeah.
we gonna get off of that part, but I want to ask you this. Now, as it relates to Bama, and one of the things that you Coach Sean, and Coach Carl, Coach Al, Ty Hayes, Chance. I don't know why I didn't think about putting Chance on, but I'm gonna get Chance later on. But one thing that I noticed, and I sort of got this from y'all, and what happens is that being in the positions that we are, when bad is bad, I mean, when good is good, I mean, there's nothing to say. There's not too much to say when things are good. I mean, you can give all the accolades you want. I mean, good, better, best, all that good stuff. You know, when it's all going positive and things like that, there's really not much to say. But when things are not going so good or things are not looking so good, then one of the things I've come to understand, B Sharpe, is folk don't want you to say nothing. They want you to stroke, and it's like, okay, it's like if you know, and governor and bishop, y'all because being parents and educators and former educators and things like that, it's like you're seeing this child failing school. You're seeing this child just exhibit this crazy, idiotic behavior, and you sitting in the seat of authority or whatever and don't say nothing. And this child has all of the potential in the world to be great, but yet they're choosing to be negative and you don't say anything. And B Sharpe, I've noticed that there's a lot of podcasters that are out there that wants to they promote Alabama football or whomever it is that they're repping and everything. But when it's time to get on their behinds about the negatives, everybody want to sugarcoat. How do you not sugarcoat?
Man, the one thing that was the whole thing, man. I didn't want to get on here and just lie about anything, and you try to kiss anybody's ass on doing this. I was like, man, I respect all those players, the ones before, the ones after, and the ones that's gonna come. It's like, man, I love this game. I love it. I respect it. And I give you all the praise all the time. But I refuse to just sit back and just see. One thing I won't do is trash the players. That's one thing I won't do. Because I get mad. I at least start right there. I never trash the players because I was like, man, I can guarantee you some of the things that I see certain people say about these guys, and it just be like utmost disrespect. I feel like a lot of people feel like disrespect is they be saying, oh man, these kids are soft and all that or whatnot. I was like, man, some stuff like I'm just not going for. I'm like, bro, these kids are young adults and everything. And I guarantee you wouldn't say that to their face. People say what they want to say online. I know what I would do in front of somebody. I don't act like I'm a tough guy or anything. But I can guarantee you everything that I say, I know I would stand on. And most people that know me know I would do that. But I feel like a lot of people don't be standing on what they be saying about these kids, calling them B word and all that. Just be one thing, man. You catch the damn ball or make that tackle, make that block and all that. I'm all for that. But just calling this person, oh, they're only playing like this because of that. Trust me, that don't mean nothing. That doesn't make you a good football player or anything. But the one thing I will say is that I think it's tougher for these kids now is because they have to, because they're getting paid and all that. And now they're getting a lot of stuff early. Only thing I would tell them, man, some of the stuff, just take the criticism. Because I like what the one example I can really point to is Coach Sean talking about Ryan. 1 week he wasn't catching the ball well and all that. He was just getting on him just about catching the ball. Didn't call him out his name and all that stuff. And I think the next game was the Georgia game. I think it was the Georgia game or whatever. And Ryan caught tough catches, and he gave him his praise when he did right. But a lot of people just seem like to just pound somebody, just keep talking down on them when they doing bad. Don't want to talk good about them when they doing good. So I try to respect the players And like, of course, man, I'm a fan of all these guys because
Yeah.
this is my team and all that. And I'm about to say they don't like what I say, which I never came across anybody knowingly that didn't like what I said. But I know they knowingly, but I ain't never said nothing outlandish. It's all literally just football. Outside of that, man, I'm a fan of all the kids on there. And the one thing I just do not tolerate is when like if a kid hit the transfer portal. If a kid hit transfer portal, it's not necessarily because they wanted to go there. I just had to put that out there because some people just like, oh, he ain't tough enough. He ain't want to stick it out. That ain't necessarily the case. A lot of times it's coaches say, all right, man, you need to hit that portal.
Yeah.
And them kids love it here. So you need to at least be cautious of who you talking down on because that's why I like, man, a lot of people I feel like it's fake. They'll praise you one day and forget about you the next. Trust me, man, I seen it. I seen it, man. They claim that they love these kids, but they don't. That's why I'm like, yeah, I'm not a fan of people hating on other people. And like I'm all
Okay.
about bigging up other folks. That's why when I told you when you were thinking about do it, I was like, man, do it. You got the support of us. Got support of others, and people gonna come over here and support it. Now, about to say if they don't support it, guess what? It's gonna be somebody that will down the line. Just stay
Right.
the course. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got a question there on the screen that B Sharpe asked me to ask your guest when he's covering recruiting. How hard is it for him to not give his fan base of the information he knows without frustrating them? Can you address that, B Sharpe? Because I've seen you with the recruits now. When you're on that recruiting trail and you are highlighting different recruits, how do you keep your bias out of it? Mind you now, you're a Tuskegee guy, but you're also a Bama fan, but you're also a fan of the guy, of the player that you are highlighting. How do you keep your biases out of it? And when you are presenting said player to the public, how do you keep from frustrating them? Because if they Bama, they should go to Bama. That's where they should go. If they're Tuskegee, they should go there and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens, just like the young man, I forgot his name, that chose LSU because he did not want to play in the state of Alabama, whether it was Bama, whether it was Auburn, whether it was Tuskegee or anybody. How do you handle that when you are presenting?
Man, sure, just tell the truth. That's really all you can do is just tell the truth about it. You keep your biases out of there. You just tell the truth about the player. That's really all it comes down to is just telling the truth on the player. How would they fit here and all that? I may be a fan of them, but it may not be a good fit. Fit here based on scheme and all that stuff. You know what I said? That's how you really just keep it out, man. Just be honest. That's the only thing you can ever ask for, and just be honest.
I hear you, and because like I said, when I watched you interview, I forgot his name, but he's at LSU now, I think. Majoring. Let's see what he said.
You talking about Dylan? No, Dylan flip from LSU to Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my young bull, man. Shout out to Dylan. And shout out to Quez. Both of them went to BTW, which is Booker T. Washington High School in Tuskegee.
Yeah. And both of them are doing well, B Sharpe.
Yeah, man. They love Florida. Dylan made the right choice.
Right.
Flipping, and they both together. I'm glad that both of them there with each other. So it's like somebody there when you're going in there. Of course, they got friends on the team now, but it's an easier transition when you know somebody that's there with you, especially somebody you grew up with all your life. So yeah, man, they love it down there, and they getting bigger. That's crazy
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Oh, well, we know that was gonna happen. We knew that was gonna happen. But let me ask this before we get off into some more shenanigans here, because me and you finna have it out. Me, you, and Governor and Bishop gonna moderate this here part of the segment here right after this here. And we finna get on down in just a second.
Challenge.
But B Sharpe, what are your, as of June 8th of said year, where do you see Alabama this year? Just give me how you think the SEC is going to go this year, but mainly Bama. What do you see?
Say it one more time, my fault.
As far as Bama goes this year, what are your expectations? What are your projections? Exactly what do you see? How do you see Bama shaping out? How do you see the SEC shaping out? If we go from the micro and look at the macro of it, starting with Bama, then work your way to the SEC, how do you see all of it shaping out at the end?
What else? I think we'll be good on defense for sure. Offense, the only thing that it raises my question, and they both are major concerns, which I don't understand why everybody jumping out the window. Now, this is when you take the fandom off. Is the O-line going to be up to par? I know we got Adrian Clem, but I don't know will all that be fixed in a matter of months. That's one thing that's concerning me is the O-line, which is a major concern. Then we don't know who our quarterback is, which is a part of the offensive line. Can the offensive line keep the quarterback upright? Can we be able to run the ball? A lot of my concerns is that I know the receivers can make plays. That's not a problem. But can we get them the ball? Can we run the ball? Can we control the clock? Can we do a lot of those things? So a lot of the stuff comes across with I feel like it's a lot of unknowns for us right now. I don't think we're gonna lose a lot of games, but I do have concern over certain games. That's what I said. If people just be honest, I'm about to say Georgia is way stronger than us. And they are. Because they returning pretty much everything. A lot of their guys were just young last year, and we seen what they did to us when they were young. Now we have guys coming back, but I believe their D line is better than ours. They may have better linebacker play because none of our guys return or anything. I think they're gonna have better linebacker play, but secondary, I believe we got the best secondary and one of the best secondaries in the country. And everything. Offense, I believe their offensive line is better. We had a better receivers. Quarterback, I would give them the edge because we haven't seen any of the guys on the field. Talent-wise, I believe we had a better quarterbacks, but that guy has played on the field, been in the playoffs and all that stuff. That's just right now. They're just being honest. And running backs, of course, they've been running the ball, so I just give them that edge too. So a lot of stuff we just have to see. And I just have to see. I just got to be honest. You know what I said? I ain't going to sit here and just tell you that Alabama is this and Alabama is that. And then I think a lot of the problem is with us is that people have Nick Saban expectations. That's one of the major problems. And that's with us is that everybody have like Nick Saban expectations.
That.
If we having those type of expectations, you're gonna be disappointed every year. I'm sorry, but that's why I said, man. And especially in this day and time, you know how hard that is to do.
Yeah,
I remember Christian. Shout out to Christian Miller was saying that like I ain't even think about it. All 4 of his years in college, they went to the national championship game. All 4 years. They won, lost. I didn't even think about it. And I was there. I was right there and didn't realize we went to the national championship game. 4 straight years. how often does that happen? Now, if you expect those type of stuff to happen, you're going to be disappointed. The only thing that I just want every year, and I shout out to my boy Bama. He was like, he said this to me because we disagree on some stuff, but it always be respectful and all that. And we both agreed on this. And like, man, I just want Alabama opportunity to just get into the playoffs every year. Get into the playoffs every year and just give me a fighting chance to just win it. Because we're not gonna win it every year, everybody. Just try to make it to the playoffs every year and give me a fighting chance to win it all. Right, and hopefully we get hot at the right time. I can agree to that. But if you expect an undefeated season, good luck. Especially with a 9-game SEC schedule, good luck. I'm like, man, these expectations, I'm telling you, bro, I just laugh because some people I feel like just became Bama fans during the Nick Saban era. Like, bro, I was young. That's why I always bring up, bro. We lost to Auburn 6 years in a row. Trust me, it can be far worse than what it is right now. It can be far worse than what it is. So
and for those of us that remember those days and before, we've seen some bad times. We've seen some crazy times. I'm just being honest, and so therefore I try to keep everything on an even keel. And but we do have X factors over here. Y'all always know that I always say X factors, they are what they are. But B Sharpe before here we go. And Bama Hater said, B Sharpe, if you get a chance this season, can you give me your eval on my nephew at Shades Valley, sophomore quarterback Antoine Kelser?
So let me write that. Take that down. I got you. You know what I said? Go look at the film with the guy.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I couldn't tell you who the brother is, but I'm best believe I'm gonna check him out for you.
Yeah. That's why I said shout out to all my guys, and B Sharpe, you sort of got me off into that, both between you and Coach Carl, Coach Al, Coach Sean, y'all got me into that, even though it's not my forte. But I love doing it. I am creating a love for it, and of doing that. So I need to come over there and watch you do some camera work, because that's where I am. That's the short part of my game is my camera work, and trying to get that going. Once I get that going, we're gonna be pretty much in there and everything. But before I go any further, Coach, Bishop, you, Governor, y'all got any questions for B Sharpe?
I'm gonna let Bishop go first.
All right. Well, B Sharpe,
yes,
what's going on?
No, man.
First and foremost, big salute, because you are a trailblazer, and we just wanted to make sure that you set the standard. So, with that said, when you knowing your background and playing the game and being a part of the game, do you feel that at times there's a double standard for as what people perceive as good football versus what's being portrayed, and you know good and well that it's not enough to win the Natty?
I would say this, man, because I know my football career ended super early. It was last time I played organized football. Now we played a lot of football in high school,
Right.
on the playground. Now I don't know why I can take a hit there on the playground, full tackle, but on the football field, it ended in the 8th grade. But at least I ended with a catch, man. Dude, I caught a 5-yard slant. And when I tell you, imagine Ray Lewis, you trying to catch a 5-yard slant, and Ray Lewis in the middle of the field. Dude laid me out and knocked me out cold. and then I seen the video too. It was scary. So, dude
Wow.
almost made me hit a backflip for real. That's how hard he hit me and like knocked me out cold. And had to put the smelling salt on. But I still had the football in my hand, so I felt proud. Now, like, nah, this ain't it for me. I can't take a hit like this. And
Yeah.
this is just the 8th grade. But just knowing the game that I do, man,
Oh,
I feel like a lot of it's not really just playing. It's a lot of this stuff is just coaching based, man. I feel like the cop out and the lazy arguments go to the players,
come on now.
but I feel like the coaching is just not up to par in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, I feel like the coaching is definitely not up to par because I hate to see coaches not want to teach the players real technique and everything, how they properly supposed to tackle, catch. You don't see a lot of under center work with the quarterbacks, and then they have to learn that in the NFL. It's just little nuances or whatnot, man. But you see a lot of bad football, especially when you be around coaches and you talk to them like Coach Al and Coach Sean and Coach Carl, when they consistently telling you these things that you normally see. Shout out to Coach Carl because I remember I just cannot think of the game. It was something that we was talking about. He was talking about blocking or whatnot. Literally the next game that we played, the whole game, we won that game. I just can't remember what the game it was, but I was watching the blocking the whole time. Like you see the game a totally different way now. And then be
Right.
like, yeah, man, we doing a terrible job at that. And I'm like, damn, just hand placement and what we doing and the way we slide protections and everything, how this guy getting beat off run. I mean, getting beat off the pass and everything. Like it's really frustrating when you just look at stuff from a coach's perspective, especially if you just hear them talk. That's why when they talk, I listen because I just gain more knowledge from them on that end. Because
Gotcha.
now I feel like in the basketball arena, I'm about to say, oh boy, I can talk that mess just like how they talk with football. But when it comes to this, like, bro, I gained so much knowledge from them because when I thought I knew the game, I was like, damn, man, I gained even more knowledge to see this stuff. But there's a lot of bad football out there. Definitely bad fundamentals in a lot of ways. And I think that guy that Piano Man hates, Tom Brady. Tom Brady talked about this in a lot of ways, and just like it's a lot of bad football, and he expounded on it better than I could. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of bad football out there. But I don't think it just necessarily comes from the player. It's a
Gotcha.
lot of it go towards the coaching.
But thank you for your Zatter, man. Appreciate it.
It's all good, man.
Go ahead, Governor.
B Sharpe, I'm smiling. I'm smiling from ear to ear.
My
Right.
dog.
Smiling from ear to ear right now. Appreciate it.
Tell the truth, Shane the devil, man.
Hey man. Hey man.
Say that again.
Mhm.
You said it, not me. I'm called an idiot, so I gotta let you say it. You said a lot. So I have I guess a couple of quick questions. If you had to pick a quarterback to run your organization, Tom Brady or Michael Vick, who you pick?
Tom Brady.
Okay. Why though?
Which version you talking about? Like in that
Just,
plan?
just as a player, not keep the accolades out. Just as
Oh, okay. Player wise, I know, like athletic wise, it's not even no question what Michael Vick is.
Right.
It's not even a discussion. But I feel like I get more out of Tom passing ball. Like he's playing number one position, and that's playing quarterback. Your number one job is to pass the ball and get down the field. And I believe he is better equipped and that at reading defenses, more accurate. I think Vic has the strongest arm. I feel like if somebody got with Vic early, I feel like in this day and time, like Michael Vick would really flourish, and he was flourishing back then. But now somebody will focus on his skill set and they can work on his passing skills. Because you see a lot of quarterbacks they can move around a little bit more. And if somebody can work on his passing a little bit better, man, Michael Vick probably would have been unstoppable.
The reason not to cut you off, go ahead.
No. That's all I had to say. My fault.
Okay, so the reason why so it's kind of like the Tom Brady, the game manager mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, you said game manager?
Yeah, he's like a game manager, or Tom is more like a controlling of the game, I would say. He's like
I put it like this, man. I never understood like the game manager thing, because I was like, ain't all quarterbacks game managers? Like, you manage the game in some type of way.
You
Like
should.
it's like it's different levels to like the dynamic. I'm about to say, if I need somebody to go win a game, I know what Tom can do. It's been shown too many times. I know guys can just like go beyond the Call of Duty, like a Aaron Rodgers, Tom, Peyton Manning, Joe Montana, Dan Marino, those type of guys. Those are like the cream of the crop guys. Hey, it's kind of hard. I don't know why I just use those guys of today.
But the reason why I asked that, right, is because I'm getting to a point.
I
asked that is, if you said something about the coaches, and I've been raving on the coaches for 2 years now, right? Well, do you think the success for our team would be the coaching mentality or the players?
It can be both. It can be both. I will say, let's see how I can say this. Because it all depends on the type of players. I always go by some of the guys people called. I don't know why they calling Marquise Mays. Shout out to Marquise Mays, because a lot of these guys are my age. So, like, a lot of people I know kids look up to these guys, but they're like, all these guys, like, definitely around my age. We probably a year, same age, a year or two apart. But he was pointing out the mentality of those guys that coming in. And I don't know how many countless conversations that me, Coach Carl, and Coach Al, and Coach Sean have had and tried to tell people them stars do not matter. It looked good and all that. Now, some of them guys are just built like that, like a Jeremiah Smith. He is every bit of a 5-star. What you and that is he's exception to the rules. But we know how many guys like, oh, we got the shiny new 5-star quarterback. Like I think Blake Barnett was when he first came in. But who took his spot? Jalen took his spot. Jalen wasn't no 5-star quarterback. I'm about to say, and I hope anybody that hit it is not taking any disrespect from him, because I respect all those players. And the same way y'all can talk about it. We talk about you. You can say the same thing about me. Like, I can do better at being a host. I can be a better putting a product out there. So I just want to put that out there. But the same thing goes for like Damian Harris. Damian Harris was a 5-star running back coming out. But who lasted longer in the NFL? Josh Jacobs, who was a no-star.
Say that again.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, Damian Harris and Josh Jacobs is like who lasted long. But to Damian's credit, it was injury or whatnot. But still, Josh Jacobs is one of the most talented guys that we had at Alabama, and he hardly seen the field. So definitely shout out to those guys. But it's stuff like that you remember, like the Kevin Norwoods, the Marquise Mays, the Vinny Sinceris. These guys are not 5-star guys at all. These guys outperformed and did what they had to do. Marquise is like one of the toughest guys to go out there. Now, he may not get to mention like dynamic receivers like Julio and Amari, Smitty, and Ruggs, Judy, and Waddle, and all those guys. But pure heart, I'm putting this heart up against anybody. Because I know a dog when I see it. them stars don't matter. Like you can show me any metrics and all that, but that don't mean those guys on because I know Tez has a lot of pushback on that because he's like, well, look at this metric or whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, they on the team don't mean they're playing. Look at the guys that's playing on that field. It's a reason why a lot of big time superstars in the NFL used to be 3 stars or below, because that comes from coaching. That you've seen those guys, some of them guys that are 5 stars capped out at the high school level. Like that was they capped. Those 3-star guys and below, those guys just steady growing. Devontae Adams was one of those guys. Justin Jefferson was one of those guys. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. Is a reason why these guys the way they are.
Mr. Megatron Moore.
Yeah, that's why I said you come across certain guys that are like that, and guys that are like that. And that's why I said, now if you want me to point out the 5-star guys, like a Adrian Peterson, a Calvin Johnson, those guys was like every bit of 5-star all the way up to the NFL, and that's why all of them, Calvin in the Hall of Fame, Adrian gonna be there. I think his eligibility is this year, so first ballot, those type of guys. But majority of the time, like, man, it's just people, they projecting what this guy is going to be, but them stars don't matter, man. Our biggest stars ain't necessarily been 5-star.
So basically, in a nutshell, you can have a dog on your team coming out of high school, but if you don't have the proper coaching to tell your dog when to bite, when to heck,
some guys can go over that. Some guys can just go over bad coaching. Like a lot of guys play so great, they make the coach look good, even though it's bad coaching. Like I felt like Bill O'Brien did with Bryce Young. I felt like Bryce Young really saved us from. I feel like we supposed to lose a whole lot more. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. If folks really want to be honest and don't believe me, go back and look at those games. I felt like he did a piss poor job. Not Bryce, but Bill O'Brien. But yeah, man, it's a combination of both, because you can have a dog on your team and he's so much of a dog, he can bypass all that. But imagine if they have great coaching that can go beyond what they already doing right now.
So I know I'm just flying questions now. What, into your eyes, what is considered a great coach? Not wins and losses, right?
I feel like best way I can describe it, one of Nick Saban's best coaching jobs was the year we didn't win the national championship, was his last year in coaching. Because that team necessarily wasn't even supposed to make the college football playoffs. If we just being totally honest. He willed that team, and then just teaching the techniques. That's why it's so much. I think another lazy argument when somebody like, oh, well, you so good, you got all the 5 stars. We have seen teams loaded and haven't gone nowhere. And haven't gone nowhere. A la Indiana this year. How many people can just legit say, oh, man, they got all the players, that's why they there. A lot of these dudes wasn't highly ranked guys. They're just coaching. Like, you coaching up, which Kurt said Nettie learned under Nick Saban. It's the fundamentals of the game. You doing stuff right the first time and keep doing it over and over and over and over and just keep bettering your craft. Why you think these guys give praise to Coach Saban to like they were so prepared for the NFL? Because he's a great coach. And it wasn't just because, oh, we won national championship, because he taught them the game the right way. Especially those DBs. But yeah, I think that's what it's all. Coaching ain't nothing but teaching. That's really all it is.
Facts.
It's nothing more, none less, just teaching. You know a good teacher from a bad teacher.
Facts.
I'm just being quiet. I'm letting.
P. What says you?
I'm letting.
I'm gonna let y'all. I look at it the same way. But where my strike comes against me is that I come from a different era. I'm
gonna say something after you too, because I just thought of something. That's my fault.
Coaching when I was coming along was more like what B Sharpe said about teaching, but it was stern teaching. There came punishments when you did not adhere to the teaching, i.e., your butt sat on the bench. You couldn't get it, you sat on the bench. You act like you didn't know what they were talking about, you sat on the bench. And you sat there until you got it. You didn't worry about I didn't give a hoot if you was a 10-star. Because they preached perfection. Even to the firing off Bishop of a blocking dummy. That even had to be right. If your technique was even just off, man, And so now we're living in this age to where, I got it. They trying to boost up morale and things like that. But in my era, where I came from, that's not the way that it was done. Either you got it or you didn't. If you didn't get it, you didn't play. No politics. Even though there were some, but for the most part, nah. And we were coached hard. And so, I got it, teaching and everything, but some teachers, and especially when it comes down to winning, the more you win, the harder that teaching got, because you're trying to keep that up, because you're trying to get them, you're trying to instill something in them that this goes beyond football. And so that's how that went. But I'm with you, B Sharpe. It's all about teaching.
Yeah, and then one thing that I will say, man, my fault. I had to pull my microphone down. My bad. But one thing I think is one of the most overrated things, and when people talk about Coach DeBoer, it's like he doesn't have passion like Nick Saban. I'm like, because he's not Nick Saban. I like, man, Tony Dungy is not like John Gruden, but I believe Tony Dungy is a better coach. You don't have to necessarily do all yelling. Everybody receives coaching different ways, and I think everybody knows when to like push a player and not push a player so hard. You can only go so far with certain people. And I think one of the biggest myths out there, and I promise you, I think no shot at y'all brothers, because y'all older than me. A lot of older cats think it's a myth that all of them back then were just tough or whatnot. Because I know the generation before them probably thought y'all was soft like our generation. Like y'all look at our generation and say we soft. It's just a generational thing with that. But some of those guys just wasn't good coaches. I'm just gonna be honest. They just knew how to yell at folks. It's just like a parent. Like everybody just feel like, they did their best. I don't feel like people done their best. That's just a little cop out for them to say. It's just something nice to say. Like, oh, I did my best. I did this. Like, nah, yeah, I think you could have did better. A lot better, and you knowingly could have done better, especially like coaches. A lot of coaches just do a lot of yelling and don't do a lot of teaching and whatnot. That's why I respect Nick Saban. Even though he does, he's teaching you. This is how you need to do it. The hand placement and everything, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Some guys just like, oh, just do that. Just based on what I'm saying. Like, okay, can you show me? Okay, get to the back of the line because you ain't understanding that. That ain't teaching nobody nothing. And I feel like just a whole lot of yelling ain't really coaching. You just yelling just to yell. you better be having some teaching with that. 'Cause, I feel like there's a lot of overrated coaches out there, to be honest.
Um,
That some people praise up too much, and I'm just like, he really necessarily wasn't that good of a coach.
I hear you. I hear you. B Sharpe, Bama Hater asks, but I'm gonna bring everybody else in on this too. Cut one and keep two. And the three they're giving you: Malachi Tony, Ryan Coleman Williams, Cam Coleman. Who you cut?
Dang.
Well, these guys, you give me only 1 year sample size of Malachi. Like I had 2 years with these guys. It's hard right now because it's always cool to go with the hot guy right now. And I know why Bama Hater probably putting that right there because he's a Miami guy. But I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, brother. I feel like this is just a lot of distraction that you do a lot of the time. Just talking about certain players, like, bro, Miami is cool, but outside of this year, bro, Miami been irrelevant since like 2002. Well, like 2004 at the latest. But I'm like, just play your game. I'll go with Malachi because he's hot right now, and between Cam and Ryan, I don't know. Talent wise, I believe Ryan and Cam is more talented than him. I feel like I can get more out of them talent wise. I know what Ryan can be. It's just confidence with Ryan. I know what Ryan can be. I've seen it with my own eyes, that kid play. But I give it to Malachi because he hot right now. And just because Ryan on my team, I'm gonna give it to Ryan. But let me tell you something. Cam Coleman about to have a year. Don't you fool yourself. Don't believe me? Please stamp exactly what I said today. And because there's some Auburn people been highly disrespectful. Highly disrespectful. Even people that I have called out who I love, Tez and them, they know I called them out on it. And I said it to them directly on the phone. Don't worry. You're going to find out very, very soon how great he is.
But time out. Quick question. Malachi Tony is what position does he play again? I can't remember.
Wide receiver.
So
Wide receiver from Miami.
Wide receiver from Miami. I know that. But he's like a slot receiver, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a trick question.
Yeah.
It's a trick question because Malachi Tony, he is in the slot. Fast receiver.
Mm-hmm.
He can do a lot. There's a lot of plays from what I saw in that small sample. There's a lot of plays directly for him. When you put on a team, who's the next wide receiver on his team? Is there the reason why I asked that are there other players on his team that can create their own space and do that stuff for themselves? If the answer is yes, then this is a trick question because Malachi, who I'm not pulling him down, he's that dude. Just as it is what it is. He's that dude. I will gladly have him on my NFL team or any team. But he's not going up against the obstacles I would say the other two are. Because when those two get when they're on the X or the Y, they demand a double team. Am I saying that wrong? Maybe I'm saying that wrong from not a football head. Because Malachi, from my point of view, I don't see Malachi on the X or the Y all the time. He's not out there.
He's not.
He's really close to that line. He's really close to the quarterback screen. I mean, the wide receiver screens, a lot of that stuff. I'm not saying other players aren't doing that too, Bama Hater. What I'm saying is his style of play for that system is predicated around him. Majority of them. The other two, they're getting, that system is not predicated around them.
Exactly. The governor and B Sharpe, what I want to say about that is something, and I'm gonna catch a ride with you all. The difference is with Malachi and Ryan Coleman and Cam, especially with Malachi, Miami has a running game. Cam at Texas has a running game. If you're basing it on last year, Alabama's running game is not there. So that's why, to me, this is an unfair question because where I'm sitting, because of the lack of a running game with one, because it doesn't balance out. It makes one more pass happy than the other. If you balance it out, then I think you have more of a legitimate question that I can answer it to the way. But if you're just gonna answer it straight up, like keep 2, cut 1.
Two of those guys play the X and the Y. One of them don't. Like if you had
I can't really answer it like that because their games are different. Their games are just totally different. Now, if you take Ryan out and say, now who you going to keep, Cam or Malachi, now who you got? See, they're just different. But if Malachi, like B Sharpe said, he's the hot take right now. But you also have to give Malachi credit for being on an offense that had a legitimate running game. And so therefore it made him dangerous. Governor said it too. He played close to that line. So they did a lot of different things with Malachi. So I'm not even gonna get off into that because we already know who Bama haters gonna take. Because as far as he's concerned, Malachi Tony's better than those other two ever thought about being. That's his deal. But that's coming from a man who can't win his conference and hadn't won it since they've been there. All right. Go ahead, Bishop.
So I didn't like not to cut you up, Bishop, real quick. I didn't like the fact that he put Ryan, Malachi, and Cam Coleman. What he could have done is let's take Ryan out, put Jeremiah Smith, Cam Coleman, and Malachi.
Exactly.
I'm cutting Malachi Tony, bro.
It ain't even no question about it.
The other two demand a double team.
Exactly.
They demand it. They're going to, if you put Malachi on the squad with those two guys on the same team, Malachi, you're going to shine because those other two demand double teams for the style of position that they play on that line. They play the outside. They don't play the inside.
And Governor, might I add, with Jeremiah and with Cam, they are very, very aggressive with theirs. They're physical. They are very physical. Those guys are physical. And so when you going up against them, like you said, you take Ryan out and add Jeremiah Smith in. Now Malachi gets cut. Like, I'm talking about cut like a hot knife on some cold butter. Cut just like that. Going on some pancakes, and the syrup is coming.
And it's not to disrespect them. Just to let you know that I'm not disrespecting Malachi Tony for no reason or no whatsoever.
He that dude.
The style of play, that's a trick question because those style of play, you name two wide receivers that are on your bookends with a wide receiver that plays the slot.
Yeah.
That's a very different position.
It's unfair. That's not a fair question. The way you got that one framed by my hater, that's not fair. So let's take out Ryan Williams and throw in Jeremiah Smith with Malachi and Cam. Now who you think gonna get cut by Malachi? And that's not in a disrespectful way, but you dealing with like what Governor said, what B Sharpe said. Malachi is that dude, but Cam and Jeremiah, they're on a different level of that position, man.
I said I was just trying to play a game.
Saying that if Malachi was on Cal or Iowa,
and let's get off that because he just wanted the attention.
Okay. Continue.
So anyway, Bishop, anyway.
My question. Terry
Go ahead.
Bradshaw or Tom Brady? People want to know.
Here we go.
Let's be for real. You know the answer to that,
I don't
and
know
everybody else know the answer. You know the answer to that, and everybody else know the answer to that.
I can't hear him.
I don't even have to say it. You know it. Even my man got Pittsburgh back there. He know the answer. I don't care how much you hate a man. The truth is the truth, no matter who tell it. It's levels to this thing, man. And I don't think nobody in the history of the league. I can tell you right now, Terry Bradshaw has 4 Super Bowls, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Any of y'all taking him over Dan Marino?
Well,
I'll take it.
I'm
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you like this. Nobody. I don't know. Matter of fact, when they had I'm gonna find out right now. I ain't gonna even say it yet because I know that was like a big determining factor right there.
challenge.
Like talent, it's not even close. Talent wise, it's not even close. Better team wise, it's not even close. Look at the team. How many Hall of Famers can you name off that played with Terry Bradshaw?
Now say that again.
How many Hall of Famers? How many Hall of Famers did Terry Bradshaw play with?
Joe Green, Franco, Lynn Swan,
Jack Ham,
Jack Lambert. You want me to keep on going with this?
Oh no, that was my point. That was my point.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, how many Hall of Famers did Dan Marino play with?
You tell me. That was my point. That's what I was leading up to. Think long and hard about it.
Are we talking about Hall of Famers that Tom Brady played with?
Oh, we can go there too.
Because I just came back because I got a phone call. But are we?
Oh no. Oh, I got it, Joe. But but yeah, no. I said Terry Bradshaw. How many Hall of Famers he played with?
No.
Way too many. And it's guys that we consider some of the great. You have 2 Hall of Fame wide receivers, a Hall of Fame running back, a Hall of Fame center. Steel curtain. You might well just say the whole defense. Like they literally call themselves a steel curtain. Hall of Fame. I'm talking about some of the best guys that ever played at their position. Let's not compare. It's one thing you playing with it. Though I think one of the biggest mistakes that and Pittsburgh regretted it. And if people want to be honest, if they can go back in time, because I remember watching some about it, if they can go back in time and draft Dan Marino, who is a hometown kid, and they went with another guy who eventually got hurt in a car accident. I forgot his name, but I know Chuck no regret that decision. He had to. Because you got the future right there. You probably be reeling off more Super Bowls. Dan Marino would have had a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he definitely would have.
And Chuck Noll would have coached a whole lot longer.
Now, when you put it that way, because Marino came into the era right after Bradshaw got out. And it was a lot of things, B Sharpe, that Pittsburgh did not do to keep that going the way that they should have. And I will admit, as a Pittsburgh fan, that was one of them. That of not acquiring Dan Marino, and let Miami get him. But you live, you learn, and like what you said, Noel would have lasted a lot longer at the stroke of a pen if that had taken place. I agree. I will agree with you there. But let's get with the getting here. Montana or Brady?
Montana.
Now, B Sharpe, I'm gonna give you first dibs at this because you just Brady. I mean, you are so pro Brady. You and my son Jamal, my youngest, y'all could probably sit there and talk for hours about Brady. I don't get it. The dude had all of the rules bent. So it would preserve him, whereas Montana was getting knocked out of games and nobody protected Montana, but yet he lost no Super Bowls. Brady lost 3, and the rules didn't. So Montana, Brady, go ahead, B Sharpe. I'm gonna let you preach your sermon. I'm gonna let you spit your Brady fire. All that stuff you talk about. Go ahead, B Sharpe.
No, man,
me and Governor gonna get you now.
It's your show, man. Why can't you talk on your show?
I'm a gracious host. I'm with my mentor.
All right, y'all two, come on now. Y'all been waiting for this moment.
I'm with my
mentor now. So so what makes Brady the GOAT, B Sharpe? Just in your opinion, because it's something else I want to go back to that Governor said in a note way back up the street, and you were talking about. And I'll go ahead and ask it. Between the two, who was the better game manager? Because I'm still, and Governor, I ain't mean to put you on the spot, bro, but I still have trouble out of all these years trying to figure out exactly what is a working definition of a game manager.
Was that question
Go ahead,
to me?
B Sharpe.
Oh, okay.
I'll wait on B Sharpe. Who was the better game manager? And I'm going to come to you, Governor.
I'm about to say, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what. I'm not a big proponent of like game manager. I feel like people try to use that term.
Sharpe.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you.
He's gonna get out and come back in. You're good. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was about to say, I think game manager, I feel like people try to, that's more demeaning topic. I said topic. When somebody say that, like when a guy says a guy is a game manager, I feel like people like, and then you try to have like dynamic quarterbacks and all that. I'm like, both of them are dynamic. Both of them are considered the best ever to play this game or whatnot. In many cases, and we just being honest, I'm about to say a lot of people consider Peyton Manning better than Joe Montana. I understand Joe has 4 rings and all that, but just gonna be honest, man. It's not even. It's Tom Brady and there's everybody else. It's really no question about it. I'm about to say once you look at what Joe did is amazing. It's not even I don't even want to feel like I'm diminishing him. He Joe Cool for a reason.
Yeah.
The problem I have is that y'all act like Brady is not him because he is him. And he has shown over time with different people on his squad what he can do. What helps Joe in his case, his first 2 Super Bowls he did without Jerry Rice. His last 2 he has with Jerry Rice. I seen Tom Brady do it with a combination of different guys over a 20-year period.
Okay. Well, then say it with your chest.
Oh, I'm saying it. And I'm just like, yeah, you get the same head coach and all that. But when you have more Super Bowl rings in every NFL franchise in this day and time, that's saying a whole lot. Like, it ain't just like if you look at whatever period you want to look at, like you just like, oh, he did this in his early years, and it was the defense and all that. That's fine. Them last four, you can't even question. and even with that defense, I'm about to say Tom won Super Bowl MVP for two of those first three Super Bowls. They don't win those Super Bowls without Tom Brady. Not just from me. This is the players on the team saying that. And the guys that you would consider, oh, it'd be like they ain't do it without Teddy Bruschi. Oh, Teddy Bruschi said that we wouldn't have won it without Tom Brady. Willie McGinnis, he said the same thing. You can go on and on and on. And then when it pertains to the GOAT conversation, the same guy that y'all proclaiming to be the GOAT, who is Tom Brady's idol, said that he was the GOAT himself. When the GOAT himself that you guys proclaim that is the GOAT said it himself that Tom is the best. Troy Aikman has said it. Peyton Manning, Randy Moss. What other great player? I can go on and on and on with great player after great player after great player. Guys that the game has, I'm talking about historic figures. When these guys have said it, why is there even an argument? It shouldn't even be a conversation. Because if they're saying it, why are you saying anything different? These guys, it's just like, I'm gonna ask y'all this.
Go ahead.
Who you think is the best cornerback ever?
Best cornerback ever?
Yeah.
Deion.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh.
He completely shuts down. He changes the game.
Changes the game.
He changes the game with just his presence alone. See, me personally, I stand Joe Montana because my dad was a 49ers fan. So I had no choice but to root for them. I had no in my house.
Understand.
He had the headband, or he had it all, bro. So that I understand watching them so much. But for me personally, if I had to choose, and he only has 2 rings, my GOAT is Peyton. Because I understand what you mean with Tom. He didn't have a lot of Hall of Fame wide receivers. When you look at their wide receivers, you're like, oh, they're not even compared to the wide receivers to the rest of the great quarterbacks that we've seen. To me, Peyton is the GOAT for me because he made those wide receivers Hall of Famers.
That's a lie. I cannot agree with that.
Really?
Marvin Harrison
was a Hall of Famer before Tom. Before Peyton.
Marvin Harrison was every bit of who you see here. that ain't making him. You got guys like him and Reggie Wayne. You didn't make those guys. Those guys were already like that. Now you talking about making guys? Who knew about Julian Edelman?
Who knew about Oakley?
Okay. Who knew about who knew you named Brandon LaFell? I can go on and on.
Who really knew about Dallas Clark?
Dallas Clark was a first round draft pick at tight end.
It's facts. I forgot about that one.
A lot of these guys that I can point out, matter of fact, even with his Indy years, a lot of those guys, first round draft picks. EJ, first round draft pick, Hall of Famer. Reggie Wayne, who's going soon to be a Hall of Famer, first round draft pick. Marvin Harrison, first round draft pick. Dallas Clark, first round draft pick. Brandon Stokely, I give you. And then you got guys on the O-line, had one of the best O-lines in the league around that time.
Jeff Saturday. Awesome.
Yeah, all those guys on the line. Then you got Dwight Freeney and all those guys on that defense. Bob Sanders. These these wasn't no scrubs now. I about to say Peyton just wasn't lacking now. He had those weapons. I felt like he underachieved. Matter of fact, you take the Patriots out of the equation, I believe Peyton may have 3 Super Bowls there. But who's stopping them from getting there? That man on the other side.
And them refs.
It wasn't no refs. Because you can't point you can't point out a game where it was just the refs got in the way of the Colts. The Colts just lost. They just matter of fact, I remember these games vividly. Because they were just childhood stuff. But the NFC championship game, I'm not saying NFC, AFC championship game, when them boys had to go up to Foxborough, I remember them boys driving down the field and them boys stopped them from scoring on the first drive, and it was like going down here. I think that was 2003.
4.
Yeah, one of those years. This when they won their second Super Bowl. I don't think it was the third one that year. But I'm about to say Joe Montana is cool, man. He had his time and everything. It ain't just because Tom played all those times, played through all those years. It's been different situation after situation after situation. Even when he had one of the most talented wide receivers on his team, he didn't win a Super Bowl. And he had 7.
Do you think they give just my point of view, do you think they really go as being a GOAT because of the amount of championships he has or his play actually on the field?
It's definitely the play. Super Bowl, like you play the game to win the game. You don't be considered the GOAT. Rings helps your case. It only builds your case up, especially the more you win. It's just like Nick Saban. You think that like you winning championship build up your case of being that guy. They ain't just calling you the GOAT. Like if Dan Marino would have got 1 or 2, it'd be a hard argument just based on his talent in those Super Bowls, but you don't have nothing to back it up with. Championships validate that because that's the whole point of you playing the game. It's always going to be guys more talented than guys out there. Like, I don't know nobody more talented than Randy Moss.
Right.
Yeah, but Randy doesn't have any Super Bowls. That hurts his case in a lot of ways, and that helps Jerry Rice's case in a lot of ways because he has those Super Bowls, because he has those records and all that. Like you have to find the common denominator in all these things when you're using these metrics.
So question, B Sharpe, question. Don't know if anybody's ever asked this question, but question. You got Randy Moss and you got Megatron.
I'm still, and I love them both. Now I'm still taking Randy by a hair.
Yeah, I'll give you that because I've never seen. We all have seen this play. When you get double teamed at the goal line,
like come on,
I've seen it. Double team at the goal line, that I've never seen that in my life.
I seen that with Calvin Johnson too. So that's the thing, man. These dudes are amazing. Like I felt like if Megatron would have played a few more years, that's why I said if he get a ring, like he may even be considered the greatest wide receiver. That's why I say it's guys that are way more talented than Jerry Rice. Jerry was so consistently great.
Gazelle, bro.
He just consistently great. Like the awesomeness.
He looks slow as hell, but he's a gazelle, bro.
I feel like in a lot of ways, when we talking about like our great players, bro, I feel like they don't get the praise like they do. Like, bro, do y'all know how great Jerry Rice was? Like, how great T.O. was? How great Randy Moss? Like, bro, we are walking around living legends. Like they make this stuff look easy, and it's not easy at all. They make it look easy.
Randy was doing it in some Reebok sneakers.
Crazy.
Like what? Yeah, and some Reeboks.
Like when they say every bit of 4.2 running out there, like, bro, this dude is already tall with amazing hands, and you can't catch him. Like, come on, man.
What if Randy didn't go to Marshall?
That's what I'm saying. He killed
He
those
was
guys.
at Florida State.
That's what I'm saying. Those guys at Florida State was talking about like this man is killing these guys. So imagine you seeing it on the biggest stage and all that when he going against that. I'm like, man, it's certain guys, man, are just special. And it's just like you can't do nothing. Coaching ain't. You just got to get out of the way. I don't care how bad the coaching is. Like those guys are just gonna be great, no matter what. And those are the type of 5-star players I'm talking about, like the Megatrons. Megatron played at Georgia Tech, and he was drafted 2nd overall. And we all know how Georgia Tech was with the triple option. They purposely pass the ball more because they have Calvin Johnson on their team.
Like what?
You some talent just goes above the call of duty. Yeah, and it's just certain guys, man. I just absolutely love that is just out of this world. Like I like, man, Rob Wilson, just seeing him in person and then getting the shake Mel Blunt hand this year. And I was just like that. And I just to tell him, like, Mr. Blunt, I think I could take it. Say, you sure about that? Like, no, sir. I don't even think I'd be able to get off the line. Like this, this is a big MF.
Facts.
Like really? This is a cornerback, and I can only imagine this is just an older man. The man looked like he can lay somebody out right now.
Wow.
You know, back then there was that different type of strength.
I don't know
did
how.
You check that?
I don't know how dudes went against this type of player, dog. Like that. Like I really like when you walk amongst legends like that, bro. I try to give them the utmost respect because it's just like, man, this game is not easy. And I thought I was doing a little something. And I was like, nah, I can't do this, man. It's hitting a little different.
Right.
That's why I ain't gonna act like I'll just go out there, man. This dude don't know how to tackle and all that, man. This man lay my ass out.
But I want to say this, though, B Sharpe, and shout out. And I'm glad that you're here because here's another reason that I'm glad that you're here. Your favorite receiver of all time, Mr. Jimmy Smith.
One of them.
But I hear you talk about Jimmy a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And was inducted into the HBCU Hall of Fame the other night. Jackson State, D.I. Love came was inducted the other night. And I just want to ask B Sharpe, man, how you feel about that?
Oh man, I was happy for all of them, man. And then just to actually walk up and see somebody that you absolutely love. That was I said as a kid, Jimmy Smith, Marvin Harrison, Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, those guys were like my guys growing up, especially in those early years. And just to walk up to them and just tell them congratulations. And then not only he is every bit of cool that I always thought he would be. I hope he would be. And so that was dope right there. So man, I was extremely happy on that front to see him get in. It's a crime shame that he ain't in the NFL Hall of Fame, but that's coming sooner or later because it's well overdue. But just one of those dudes, man, especially you coming from a lower level class. Is it classification? I can't. No, division. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now, but you coming from the HBCU level, which is like on some Division II, Division AA, and all that. But man, he's one of those ones, and I'm glad that he finally getting the accolades that he deserves, and hopefully he get in Hall of Fame sooner than later.
Exactly.
NFL Hall of Fame.
Exactly. And I'm not gonna hold you too much longer. I gotta go run and take care of some stuff. But I want to end with this, B Sharpe, and it's sort of on man, I've had some fun, but I gotta address this. And once again, the government has stepped in one more time. And I just sent a text to the Gumbo chefs. The Texas government strikes again.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
For those of you that don't know, and the Texas government, the Texas judge has just granted Brendan Sorensby eligibility after he was denied. A Texas judge has denied him. Has admitted or granted him eligibility. B Sharpe, I'm gonna take it around the horn. B Sharpe, I'm gonna go with you. Then I'm gonna go to Governor. Then Bishop will send us out. I'll take us out. But B Sharpe, let's address that right quick. What does it take to get the wrongdoing stuff? When will we all get together on the same? When will everybody get on the same page? Go ahead.
It was something that was gonna be bound to happen, man, based on everything that I have read and watched and seen up on this. It was something that the NCAA that's one thing they wasn't gonna budge on. When I understand you betting on yourself, which I would say it's kind of tricky, especially if you betting on yourself. But at the same time, I can understand. I can understand the integrity of the game. Like, even though you betting on yourself to win, you're probably like, okay, you could go under on this play, like not throwing this many yards and stuff and all that. Like, man, it's the integrity of the game. It's unfortunate, but man, I even had to learn from Dylan and them. Like, they told me, like, bro, they made that super clear to them, like all the freshmen and stuff when they came in there. Don't even talk about it. Don't download it. Don't do nothing, because that's a quick way to lose your eligibility very, very quickly. Like, leave that stuff alone, bro. But I know I was gonna do a show tonight, but I forgot the finals and all that stuff was on. And you doing a show tonight, which I'm definitely gonna tune into. Shout out to Justin. I'm gonna talk more about it on Thursday.
Yeah.
And just to make one quick, no, I'm gonna wait till the end. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
Okay, Governor.
It's you got to laugh on the inside, but you're frowning on the outside, because right is right and wrong is wrong. Now, I will look at it as, don't be upset for other players. All they did was just open up a door. Now it's up to them to kick the door down and really put the people that granted this, put their nose and their fingers to the fire. Because if you just said yes to this player, then that must mean you must say yes to me. Like, don't go on the outrage and everything. Just, I guess, go at it. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough, because you're going to have to bring everything to the forefront. But you have to at least put light on this case. You can't just let this thing go under the rug. You can't sweep this under the rug. You can't. You have to kick the door down or something. But
Go ahead, Bishop.
Let me just say this. What we are seeing take place is
Before you go,
Go ahead.
before you go, Bishop.
Mhm.
I just seen something because Adam Scheffler just posted, said a judge of the district court in Lubbock,
Mhm.
Texas, has granted an injunction requested by Texas Tech quarterback
Mhm.
Brandon Sorsby. He is set to be eligible for the 2026 season. So as of right now, he's eligible. As of right now.
Mhm.
That's all I had to say. My fault.
No, you're good. You're good. Are we not seeing the debacle and the defanging of the NCAA as we speak? Because let's just be open and honest. Right now, any and every time, and understand it is their own doing, because understand their willingness to put something out there that was so vague, and now all of a sudden it's coming back to bite them, and so much so that they lost control and went to the government, and now all of a sudden, whenever they try to put in place certain things, they already set the jailbreaker code already out there, and they forget that they're the ones that set the code out there, and they expect the kids not to be able to use it. What say you, P?
To me, the inmates are running the asylum. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Right.
My thing is, and because I got to get to what I'm trying to get to. I've been waiting on this to happen right quick, but don't get mad when something else comes along and they do it and they're gonna throw it back in your face. You let Brendan Sorsby get away with it, and that's all I'm gonna say about that, because it happened. Y'all, before we go, let's welcome to the kitchen, man. B Sharpe done already made me happy, but look who's here. It's the one, it's the only, it's a real D I love. It's Coach Al, everybody. What's up, Coach?
Yeah. What's going on?
Coach, can we, you got your mic on? Let me see something. Hold up.
Man, you covering his face.
Yeah, I'm trying. Let me see. Hold up for a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hide the certain. There we go. Now, Coach, talking to the mic, man. Now I can't hear. Okay, what do I do, B Sharpe?
It may be on Coach Al, maybe.
Yep. Did you?
Yeah, because we can see him.
I can see him.
I can see you.
Hear him.
Hey man, you getting rusty, man. That's what happens when you ain't in the swing of thing for a while, man.
you poking a bear. Look at him. He itching to come on.
He know you rusty.
Let me see. Because it's not on my end, because I got you unmuted. Because they needed to hear the legend himself. See.
Yeah, man. You gotta get your mic right, man.
He said everything looks good on his end.
Well, it ain't looking good on ours. It ain't looking good on ours. Somebody done somebody wrong. I smell a conspiracy here. All right.
Hey, he said he's gonna drop out and come back in.
Okay.
Texas government got it. They said, "Nah, we're gonna cut that."
Oh man. See, there we go. Every time we go to talk about the Texas government.
Oh,
Look here, listen, Texas government or whoever involved. Sorsby is who you need to see, not us. We didn't do nothing.
We
But
didn't
listen,
do nada.
we didn't do a thing. But
Da.
right quick, Anthony
Go
asked
ahead.
the question: who would you start your defense off with in the safety position? Sean Taylor, Troy Polamalu. I'm gonna start with B Sharpe since he's the guest.
I think talent wise, Sean.
Yeah.
But Troy already shown you what he can do, man. He is that guy. He a Hall of Fame for a reason. So just off the longevity and everything, you got to go Troy. And I am in Sean Taylor is one of my favorite players ever.
Mine
no
too.
matter what sport. No matter what sport.
I hear you. Bishop.
Yeah. I tell you what, boy, I like how both play, but I'm a S Taylor to the T. Hey, I love the way he love it when he lay lollipops on people. So I'm a Sean Taylor.
I hear you, Governor.
he said Sean Taylor or who?
Okay.
Huh? Nah, you know he's a thumper.
I know
He's the enforcer.
Sean Taylor or who?
Troy Polamalu. What did he say? Yeah.
Troy Polamalu?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah, that ain't even.
Come on, man. That's because Sean Taylor, he can cover both sides of the field. He can thumper. He controlled that safety position. But we can't sleep like Troy wasn't that dude, bro.
Nah, wait, not sleeping.
I'm
here. Yes.
The reason why I'm gonna pick Sean is not because he's just a better player outright. No, I would say for the teammates that Troy had on his squad allowed him to do a lot.
There you go.
It really did. It really did. Troy had a defense that man, listen, that long hair and everything. Don't let that smile fool you. But I would take Sean because he had less to work with as a team.
There you go. That's it. That's the bottom line right there, Governor. Summing it all up. Coach Al, can we hear you now? Wait a minute. Hold up. I still can't hear him. Let me see.
Y'all both on mute.
Let me see. I just unmuted him. I still can't hear him. I still think it's on that end. Because I hear everybody but Coach. See him, but can't hear him. Coach, try your let me see. Have you muted see if you muted yourself on your computer. I'm like B Sharpe now. See, coaching got rusty, y'all. Okay.
Y'all leave Coach alone.
Dwight done made it to the stage. Let's see what my producer got to say about all this. But
help us out, Dwight.
Cause I done everything I know to do.
I know he's ready to talk.
He needs to be. And no better place than the comment.
No doubt.
Is over here.
Hey, and I know sharpshooter. Hey, thought I'd try to do a surprise, but surprise.
Yeah, I unmuted it. I did. While we're doing that, Austin, do y'all not understand what this means? It means there are no rules, period. And I'm in total agreement.
Yeah.
No rules. There are no rules now. There are no rules. No rules at all. There are no rules now. Like what Governor said, right is right, wrong is wrong. But you know what though? But I want to say this while I'm at it. That's one of those Discord conversations that we can have, and just bring that on over to the Discord and let's chat. Let's chat about it. Let's chop it up for a minute, because I'm telling you, you can fuss about it all you want, but I'm going to tell you this. Our fussing ain't gonna do anything. If the judge said that the guy can come back, then the guy can just come back. Ain't nothing we can do about it. I don't like it. I don't like it worth a dime. But what can we do about it? And I just hope and pray that none of our Bama players get caught up. Don't do no foolishness like that. You don't have to. For what? You're in the best position of all. And a lot of these college football players are. But it goes back to something Governor said a couple of weeks ago. And I'm going to ask it in the way the Governor did. Who do you owe? Who you owing, player? Because when you make statements like taking away of a $6.5 million deal, B Sharpe, that's what, detriment to your health. So is who you owe. Okay, Coach, can we hear you? Oh, whoa. Wait a minute. Okay, you unmuted. Wait a minute. What's really going on here? Okay.
Oh, whoa.
All right. Governor, say something, please.
What's up?
Okay, got you. Coach Al, now you say something.
I still can't hear Coach Al.
I still can't hear him. Oh, man, we need to hear from Coach. I don't know, Coach.
I told you, man.
Texas got you, boy.
I think the government that got us over here.
Texas got you. He done got you.
I told you, man, my dog, it needs to get back in the game, man. He just can't come out there and drop 30. He got to hit shoot around first, man. He got to get his legs back under.
You talking about practice?
B Sharpe. B Sharpe, he got to play a game of horse. You know what? Game of 21. Son.
Man just came back from an ACL tear, and you want him to come out here and drop 30.
You want to win, put booby in.
Well, that's what Boston wanted. What's the name to do? Tatum. That's what they wanted him to do. At least I think he dropped 18.
Man, life don't work. Life don't work that way.
But life don't work like that.
So you want to win, you got to put booby in.
Yesterday, B Sharpe, Coach Al. Yesterday, B Sharpe, Coach Al, Governor. I'm sitting at the keyboard at church, right? And so normally when church is over, I kind of jam a minute and everything, give people some little outro music going, whatever. So when all of that was over, I get up. Man, I said, what's going on here? I could barely move after 2 hours, because we wasn't in church that long. I said, Coach Al, I said, I'm beginning to feel this 60 thing now. It finally caught up with me. I said, I'm beginning to feel it now. Like, I normally get up, going on to the next thing. B Sharpe, I had to stop. I had to kind of collect myself there for a minute. I really did. So, yeah, so you can't just, I'm with B Sharpe. I can't just expect you to drop 30. 28 maybe, but not 30.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I don't understand what's going on with the sound. Coach, I'll try it now.
Nope.
Still ain't going. Dang.
You try unplugging your headset and all that. if I was a mouth reader, I promise I can hear everything you say.
Me too. Boy, and I be rich right about now, because if I could lip read.
Hold on. I thought I heard.
How about now?
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's Coach Al, everybody.
Yeah. I went into the settings on StreamYard and
Look at that. I told you.
Yeah.
I can't expect my man to come out and drop
settings. Well, I couldn't come back clean like that. I had to have some drama, I mean. Had to make this special, man. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man. What's up, man?
I'm doing great, man. How y'all doing? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
man. We doing pretty good. Now we doing we doing real good. We seeing you on the in live and in living color.
Yes, you can say that. Live is the key word.
Live and color. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
Coach Al, what's
man? Yeah,
man, we just having just a simple discussion, and we about ready to get up out of here in just a few minutes. But now that you here, we can spare a few more minutes. Man, what as we say, you back in the gap, man, blow your nose. What's on your mind, Coach?
No, I was really enjoying listening to what you guys were talking about, B Sharpe. You were just on top of it, man. Talking about things, level setting everybody, man. I was really loving this because Bishop hit me up, sent me the link to the show. And I had some time this morning before I got to go to a therapy this afternoon. But loving the show, man. Love always the content is fire. Good gumbo going on here, man. Fire gumbo. As always, Piano, man. So proud of you, man, that what you're doing with your whole production, brother. You're consistent. Everything you do is consistent. I just applaud that as for you as an individual, man. So I'm just happy to be back, and always we've been talking along this whole process. So, but the show was good, man. I'm a Troy Polamalu guy. I love Sean Taylor, but I look at Troy. His skills would translate. I think if you look at how Seattle plays defense, you can plug Troy in. He would miss. He kind of set the tone for how people play defense in the back end with positionless safeties. I think he was one of the first guys to do that, and everybody else tried to create a Troy Polamalu. I mean, they tried to make Minka a Troy Polamalu, and that kind of thing. But not taking anything away from Sean at all, because I love his game. I love his physicality. He brought athleticism to the safety position like we've never seen on another level. I think that's what made him make a huge splash. It's just that, unfortunately, his life was cut off so short. So we really don't know what a 10-year run would have looked like with Sean Taylor. Obviously, it would have been great. Transcended player, right? But we saw Troy, and a good friend of mine, Tim Lewis, was the defensive coordinator back then with LeBeau at Pittsburgh. So definitely know what Troy was doing from a technical standpoint, and I'm telling you, it was next level. We could talk hours about what that guy would do on the field, because he would actually be the queen in the chess pieces that allow him to play, matching coverages. He would set sides of the defensive coverage, and he would freelance off of that because he studied so much film. The guy was awesome, So for that reason, I'm a cerebral kind of guy. I kind of dig what Troy put together on the tape.
Yeah, I'm a Troy guy too, but the only reason I like what Governor said, the biggest reason I chose Sean Taylor, because he did more with less.
Absolutely.
He did not have the pieces around him that Troy did. Now, when Troy was in college, if we took it and we flipped it, when Troy was in college, I would have to pick Troy because he did more with less, whereas Sean had them pieces around him down there at the U. Them dudes were good. So, but when they got into the pros, that thing flipped.
That's right. Yeah,
that thing flipped.
You could say that. You could say that too. Really. Now, I would counter to say this, man, that maybe Pittsburgh's defense was as good because of what Troy allowed the rest of them to do, because he can cover up their mistakes. That piece, okay? Because let's just put it this way: when a guy already knows what you're going to run, he can disguise, he can do all of that. I mean, he was probably my view. Now, I'm not picking one over the other. I'm just talking football now because both of them, I think, in their own right, are great. Both of them, you know. But we're talking preferences. I'd say I just kind of like Troy's game because he brought that positionless kind of functionality from the safety position. No longer strong safety, free safety. He was just a football player. You know, you can put him at star. You can make him an apex player. You can put him. You can do that guy. You can blitz him. You know, you can put him. You know, he was everywhere, man. You know, he blitzed. He did so much. You didn't know where he was going to be. It was crazy. It was just crazy to watch him play, man. You know, but yeah, that's my little 2 cents. I just want to come on and say hello because it's been a minute since I've seen you guys in this context, and thank God I'm here to do this now, and I just appreciate you giving me the opportunity, brother. I mean that. Yeah. Come on and say hello to the chat and everybody, to B Sharpe, you, Bishop, just everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, and Coach Al, it's always good to see you. You know, you're always welcome. And
appreciate it.
But like I said, I had to give my dog B Sharpe first dibs at my summer series and the content creators of the game, because part of the between he and Coach Sean, they are the two dudes that pushed me out here to do what I do, and I wanted to just to pick his brain a little bit and just to see what was what and everything, because man, I just believe in giving honor to whom honor is due. And I can remember when B Sharpe was right there at that 1,000 mark, and I was just coming on the scene. I was pushing more for his to get that 1,000 mark than I was my own show right there, because I just said I got time, but I want B Sharpe to get them 1,000, and man, so now look what God has done for him and everything, and so man, I'm just thankful. So I appreciate both of you all for coming on, because I've learned a lot from the both of you, and so part of the reason I am is because you all are as well. And so I give credit for that. And I'm not one of these I'm not one of these dudes that forget. I don't forget where I come from. And I was sharing with with Bishop and with Governor, there is an old adage that said, don't forget the bridge that brought you over. And so I got to give both of my appreciation to both B Sharpe, Coach Sean, Coach Al, Coach Carl, Ty Hayes, all that group, for allowing me just to sharpen my skills up in it, because I was just learning like anybody else, but I didn't pretend that I know it all. And I still call B Sharpe now. What do I do about this? How should I handle that? Him and Coach Carl talked to Coach Al about some more stuff. And Coach Al, something you and I talked about. That's the reason why I'm getting ready to get off of here, and I got to go handle up on something that you and I discussed a couple of weeks back. And so it is what it is. But I just want y'all fellas to know, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for everything that y'all do for all of us as podcasters, man. And the groundwork that y'all lay, we can go and sort of build a house on the foundations that you all lay. But B Sharpe, I don't care what you tell me, though. The GOAT, the real is Joe Montana. I don't give a hoot if Tom Brady played with Bill Belichick, Bill Brady, Bill Bradley, the Bradley brothers. It don't make no difference to me. Tom Brady is number 2, and Joe Montana is number 1. Matter of fact, Tom Brady is number 3, and Joe Montana number 1. Terry Bradshaw 2nd, and then there's Tom Brady.
Well, hold on. You see, B Sharpe, Coach Al, you see this? You see what Piano do? When he finally get his credentials, he just lead the 401k crew. You see that?
Yeah, I see. I wasn't gonna say nothing either.
You saw that?
Oh no! Wait a minute. Let me shut Governor down. There are some things that go without saying, because see, if I bring, see how they got tickled.
I'm taking my ball. I'm going home.
Yeah,
See,
I think you should.
that's the reason I didn't say nothing about the 401k because because some folks still ain't got no pillar thread. See, they still ain't got no sheets. They still ain't got it. At least, Governor, I'm getting new sheets. Hey, I got new bedding as well. But I'm upping my thread count, though, bro.
See, he trying to get relaxed. he trying to wiggle us wave around in the bed. Look, I'm gonna be quiet.
Anyway, I'm upping my thread count, but no, the 401k, man, I'm nothing without them. And here, you know, in the summer series, now that Governor's brought it up, I was going to surprise them, but I want this 401k to be ready to be on here like Governor does it. Because in this here, and B Sharpe, Coach Al, y'all going to have to be around too. So we're going to have to tell how all of this came about. I think it's time to tell the story, how this came about. And it's not meant to hurt. It's not meant to do anything or to make fun of, poke fun of, or anything of that nature. But there are a lot of people that love the game of football. A lot of people. But people want to talk about it from an integrable standpoint and have fun with it without a lot of hoopla that goes along with it that we see coming from a whole lot of folks. But I'm going to put the 401k on blast, and we're going to come in here and we're going to talk about this, and it's going to be fun. And let's keep Bishop in prayer. We just keep Bishop in prayer. And he said he'll see us this afternoon. And so with that being said, but the 401k, no, I love them, especially this dude here called the Governor. Man, the first time Coach B Sharpe, the first time I met Governor, we was at that tailgate that had the bad potato salad. No, they had the bad macaroni and cheese. And we was at the tailgate. And, man, me and Governor been tight ever since then. And that's my dude, he and his family. And I love them dearly. But the 401k as a whole, those my folks, those my peeps, and those the folks that I still will go to bat for. And it don't matter what time of day or night, we'll make it happen. Governor, Bino, Gary, Dwight, Carla, Susan, OG Gill, Uncle Jay, KT, who else? I'm leaving out somebody. Governor, I'm leaving out somebody. I don't like doing this without my script, but
I think
401k crew.
That's the crew.
That's the crew. And we don't get a chance to see each other all the time, but we're in heart every day. And it's amazing how we came up with that. And I had to explain to someone how we came up with 401k crew because somebody misunderstood and thought they get all these special privileges. I said, no, they don't.
Not far from it.
Far from it. Matter of fact, they so far, Coach Al, they so far from special privileges till I don't even get them. I don't even get them. And I'm halfway to quote unquote the leader of the outfit. No special privileges. You gotta have a job.
Gotta have a job.
Gotta have a job.
Gotta have
a job.
Yeah.
And your spread count on your bed can't be dollar store.
Up, son.
You gotta have so anyway, but I'm thankful 401k crew, B Sharpe, Coach Al, Coach Carl, all of them, everybody that it takes to have help Piano Man. I thank you. And the best is yet to come. We got some more stuff coming. And it's on the way. And Governor, one of them just may start this week.
Okay.
All right.
One of them just may start this week. And B Sharpe, Coach Al, when I get ready to start that one, y'all gonna be the first to know. You, Coach Sean, Coach Al, Coach Carl. I've already spoken with Coach Carl. What's next on the horizon, and y'all gonna be the first to know what's what, and I hope y'all be proud, and y'all gonna be a part. Y'all gonna be a part. And like I said, I don't forget my brothers. I'm not a bougie brother. I'm one of them brothers that just don't forget. And whether it's positive or negative, I don't forget. And so here in the next few days, and I got some news, somebody just text me something. And so I'm getting ready to get off of here and go handle up on that. And let's see which way we headed. And then we'll go from there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to treat it like I always treat it. Coach Al, give us some parting words, bro, because I'm so glad to see you. I don't know what to do, bro.
Just keep that big smile on your face, man. Keep living life. Just what I would say to everybody, man. The only thing you have is right now. What's past, you can't do anything about that. Tomorrow, you can't do anything about that. Just stay in the now. Live right now. That's the most powerful time you ever going to have is right now. I'll leave you with that.
I got you. B Sharpe. Give us some parting words, bro.
Tom Brady's the GOAT to start off. Just leave that right there. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And you just going to have to deal with it. If you want to say Terry, no Bradshaw.
Oh, wow.
Or whatnot. But no, seriously, appreciate letting me come up here, man. Appreciate you guys for always keeping the morning side, man. Y'all boys are doing the doggone thing, man. Like I said, I try to give y'all all the credit because you be having it rolling, man. I told you, there's no need for jealousy. And that's what I say, I don't deal with jealous folks because I ain't no jealous person. If you see somebody doing something, shoot, you can probably go do it yourself. You ain't got to be jealous of nobody. But, man, keep doing your thing. Coach Al, as always, I'm going to give you a call later on anyway. Because you already know you my guy. And, they supposed to be having HBCU Legacy Bowl in Atlanta next year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank God. They ain't got to go far for that. And that was one thing I was going to talk to you about. So we definitely in there for that.
Yeah.
But Thursday, show going to be back up. And we about to start running back Mondays and Thursdays. So be prepared for that. And like I always tell folks, it's going to be more than just Alabama football. It's going to be some of everything. So don't expect that. Just keep talking about that because it gets stale after so many. We're in the summer months, man. There's only so much I can talk about. We'll be talking about the equipment manager. I'm like, I ain't bring. Yeah, I'm like, bro, there's only so much news you can bring.
Exactly.
The season, boy, we can talk all day long because it's so much. But yeah, man, catch y'all on Thursday and then kicking it right back off on Mondays and Thursdays after that. But the last thing, y'all already know, just like last year and the year before, college football, that was 26 that came out, so this 27 this year. Gonna be giving away 2 games again, possibly 3.
Right.
But it's only gonna be members only. So to show love to the members that always been supportive of the guys that part of the Sharpe squad that Dwight announced them to be. So if you were part of that, the members, you would definitely only be the one. So it just ain't open to anybody because you guys been loyal, even when I haven't been consistently doing it because I've been so focused on that camera so much. That's why I say I can't forget about the main thing. The main thing is you guys. So definitely be giving away 2 of them this year, only to members only, and possibly a 3rd one. So if you want to have a chance to win, become a member. If you already a member, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And then T-shirts on the way soon too.
Gotcha. Y'all heard the man. Y'all heard him. Y'all heard. Now, before we go, though, before I give it to Governor, Coach Al, tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's right there in the banner. You can hit me up IG. I would definitely hit you back on IG, and you can hit me up on X right there. Hit you back anytime you put it out there. I'm full go now, and I would love to engage you, man. I mean, talk about anything you like.
Yeah.
Like B Sharpe said, it's more than it's football. We're more than a one-trick pony over here, man. We're real dudes with real relationships and and real experiences in life, man. And certainly would love to share those positive experiences with you. But hey, I'm glad to be back, man.
And we glad to have you back.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. You too, Governor. Good to see you, man. Good to chat with you again. Yeah.
The Sharpe Squad. And speaking of Sharpe Squad, be sharp. I'll just remind everybody where we can find you, big dog. Oh, he must be somewhere. He must be somewhere whispering in Tom Brady ear. Anyway, while B Sharpe is doing that, Governor, give us some parting words, bro.
Like I always say, I woke up this morning, so that's a blessing in itself. I would say today, live your life today. Live in a moment. Don't live to the expectations of other people. Live to your expectations. Make today a better day for you. God is good, man. He's always been good. Like I told you, P, a long time ago, we behind you 100%, bro. I've always said it. Just what car we drive. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. We gonna ride with you. We doing the same obstacle with you and for you. No handouts over here. We all genuine, bro. And that's just from one brother to another, man. You saw when I first met you, gave you a big hug. We family.
Yeah.
That's so. Other than that, y'all just live today, man. Enjoy the day. It's nice and sunny outside. Enjoy the life. Enjoy life. And we'll catch up later.
Appreciate you, Governor, as always. B Sharpe, are you back, bro? He must
like he's still muted. Yeah.
He's still muted. Well, anyway, I want to thank everybody, like I said, for coming. B Sharpe, Coach Al, Governor, Bishop, all of the Gumbo chefs. I saw Twister and Lady Latoya. Now, don't forget, this is what's going to be a little different tonight. We're coming back on tonight at 6 p.m. Central. We're going to start at straight up 6 o'clock. And at some point or another, the one, the only, Justin Riley from Bama Standard is going to be with us. I told you, this week is for content creators. It's the content creators of the game. Tomorrow, the Lord willing, I'll talk about tomorrow when tomorrow comes. Okay, because I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to disrupt anybody. Okay, I don't want to disrupt your day. But we'll talk about tomorrow when tomorrow comes, and we'll go from there. I want to thank everybody for coming in the chat. And yes, Susan, I did bring up Gary because Gary is often not around us all the time, but Gary is still number one in our heart. He and Uncle Jay and OG Gill, we those three, we love them so much, and we cherish the brotherhood that we have with all of them. But all of the 401k crew is important, and then to all of the other crews, especially my favorite, Coach Al. My favorite is the crew of No Mercy. That's OG Gill and Stephen Hicks. Stephen Hicks has, and out of that crew of No Mercy comes the voices of No Mercy. Made it like into a little choir, right? And their main thing is, we added a new thing. Whilst we wish Stephen Hicks and OG Gill nothing but the absolute best, they wish everybody non-Bama nothing but the absolute worst. And they will tell you that we wish you nothing but but the absolute worst. And we had a couple of new listeners come on today. One of them is Bama Bobby. I saw you. Roll Tide to you. Thank you for coming. And Buckeye, is it Buckeye Steve? I think that was his name. Thank you for coming. Hey, listen, this platform is big enough for everybody, and we want everybody to come. We don't turn away anybody. We love you, and we want you, but we just said we just gonna respect everybody. That's it. But just don't come with no foolishness like somebody else we know, which we're not gonna call Bama haters name, but we don't go around.
Bama hater.
We don't do, we ain't gonna put nobody out there like that. But anyway, but just remember the Discord is always open, and you can always it's like the shop in New Orleans. We never close. The Discord never closes. So always make time of that. Make use of that. And trust me, if you don't see nobody in the Discord, I guarantee you, just put something in the Discord. Somebody's coming to chat with you. Okay. And we'll see you tonight at 6 p.m. We're going to have a good time talking some Bama football, talking content creation and things like that. We're just going to have a good time this week. Again, thank you to B Sharpe. Thank you to Coach Allen, that negative free zone. I'm looking forward to getting my first hoodie from Coach Al. I'm looking forward to getting some merch from B Sharpe. And then one of these days before the Saints go marching in, P gonna have a line coming out too, And and listen, there's no competition between us. See, look at that. See that, Coach? Listen, that man. One of these days, Coach, I'm gonna be right there with you. But anyway, but I'm thankful. Hey, I'm thankful for where I am, and these two guys have been a major part, along with the other ones that I named, a major part of where I am, along with those in the chat. Man, I thank y'all, 401k crew. I love y'all and all of the other crews. So with that being said, continue to stay focused, drive, and go forward in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. And remember, you can do all things through Christ that gives you strength. But always remember, but trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him. He will direct your path. When he shows you the path, you'll understand the plan and you'll see the purpose. And so I think you're going to like what you see. And so, in the words of B Sharpe, hey, this kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook in. Do your good cooking. Come on with it. Hey, no sense in being jealous of nobody else. Just come on with it. Get in. And, hey, we'll come with you, okay? And just remember, Piano Man don't know everything. I just know what I'm talking about, all right? And so continue to be a fan, but be realistic in your fandom, all right? Don't be delusional. Be a fan. Just keep it real, all right? So with that being said, the kitchen is closed. The gumbo shelves have left the building. Matter of fact, they're gone for the rest of the day until 6 p.m. And then tonight, we're going to be hanging out with Justin. Going to talk about a couple of things, and then we're going to get ready for tomorrow. So welcome to Summer Series, week 1 of Content Creators Week. That's this week. Next week, don't look now, but next week, Coach Al, I think it's going to be the ladies of the game. Every day, ladies. So,
all right,
ladies of the game. And so, and each week we're doing something just a little bit different. But I want to tell you this: there will be one Sunday night show where we're going to have. I've already secured it on the 20. Let's put it like this: I'm gonna do it in church terms. The 4th Sunday in this month. Which will be, wait a minute, I gotta do this. Because see, some folks don't understand black folks church talk. So let me put it to it like this. June the 28th. June the 28th. Get ready for Legends Night. Legends Night. And that's all I'm gonna say. Legends Night. because Legends Night is going to lead into something else. And when this particular legend comes, I'm going to let him have his say, okay? And so I have secured it. I secured it yesterday, and so I will tell y'all what's going on later. But the 28th, Sunday night, that's to be Sunday, June 28th at 6 p.m. sharp. Be there, be square. You don't want to miss the legend who's coming. And we got something in the works for you and everything. So Coach Al, B Sharpe, Governor, Piano Man been busy. P's been busy. Yeah. And so I've been busy. And cause why? You got to stay consistent. If you in order for you to remain relevant, you got to stay consistent. And that means you got to get busy. So not trying, like I told y'all once before, I ain't trying to be no insider. I'm just trying to stay on the best side I can. First of all, I'm staying on the side of the Lord. And second of all, I'm staying on the side of my peeps that I know I can count on. And they can count on me as well. So with that being said, y'all have a good day. Thank you, Coach Al. Thank you, B Sharpe. Thank you, Governor. Thank you to the Gumbo chefs. We getting out of here. I got to go handle up on some business now. Y'all take care. And with that being said, the kitchen is closed for the rest of the day until 6 p.m. Thank you again, Coach. Good to see you. Hey, Coach. Now you're going to give me them weight loss tips right there, because you're looking kind of slim there in the face, bro. And I need to know your tips, because I'm tired of this moon pie look I got.
Yeah, it's been a journey, to say the least,
I
man.
know it. And listen, Coach Al, before we go, I want to secure you one day. I want you to tell your journey, because we want to talk about health.
Sure, yeah.
We want to
Absolutely.
talk about the importance of health and everything. So let's get ready to secure it. And B Sharpe again, thank you, big bro. And B Sharpe, are you back?
I'm here.
Before we go, tell everybody where they can find you, dog.
I don't know why I say on the picture podcast, but Sharpe Shooters Sports Talk, of course, always on the road to 2000. We're going to make it happen for my birthday, which is July 17th. So,
got you. Okay, well, you know how I do it. All right, here we go. If you have not subscribed to the Sharpe Shooters Sports Talk, go to YouTube now. Let's get this done before the Saints go marching in. Let's get my brother on that road to 2000. It is June the 8th. We got a long time, but we're not going to put off for tomorrow for what we can do right now. So if you have never subscribed to Sharpe Shooters, let's do it now. God bless you and thank you. All right. Okay, y'all, we got to go. I got business to go handle, and I hadn't had brunch yet. So anyway.
Congratulations on 500, brother.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah. I appreciate it.
I appreciate on the road to 1,000.
Yeah. We're on the road to that 1K. Hey, let's make it happen.
504 to be exact.
Thank you. 504. That's the New Orleans area code.
504 boys.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. All right. Thank y'all again. We got to go. And Coach Al, B Sharpe, Governor, thank y'all as always. Love y'all. And we are out and roll tide. Hey, man, have a great day. Go get something to eat, because that's what I'm about to do. Thank y'all again. And y'all have a good evening. And I'll see you at 6 p.m. sharp. Roll tide.